My name's Wolfgrim, and welcome to the coffee shop episode 4. Yes, we are streaming it on Twitch. Anybody watching this on YouTube, go and check out Twitch. This will be put back up on YouTube a few days after it's been live streamed on Twitch, once I've worked out how to do that. We have plenty of people in the chat today. We have Little Welshie, we have Harry, we have Hanito, we have Biohazard King, we have Sin, we have Torn Flesh, we have many people I've probably missed, but thank you for joining me. Today, hopefully, if I've got this all worked out, we should have Biohazard King soon joining us. But yes, if you guys have any questions or anything topics you want to discuss, feel free to discuss them. Also, is the audio okay? I've been playing around with the audio. It should be better now. This voice, well done brain. It's a great start, isn't it? Audio sound fine. This voice should sound a bit deeper, because I realised I had the bass boost turned off, so it sounded very tinny. So hopefully now it should all work. I may need to play around with anybody else's voices who joins. We have Biohazard King with us now. Hopefully you guys can hear him when he starts talking.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
If you guys in the chat can let me know if you can hear him alright. If not, I can boost his audio up.
I can also pull my mic closer to me. I'm talking a little quiet.
I'm sure they all complain. You're a bit quiet according to Sin. Okay. Technical difficulties. There you go, I've just whacked you up to 200%. Cool. So, it's been an interesting day.
You're telling me.
Very interesting day.
Oh yeah.
Let me go. It's been alright. Heater Face has been doing his job and keeping me warm.
Here in America, in the South, surprisingly, it is November 7th as of recording this, and we have the air conditioning still running, so that should tell you how this goes.
Okay. 1 second. Apparently you're still very quiet. So if I do this... Nope, that's not the settings I want. 1 moment. I need a technical difficulties banner. Discord. Hang on. ProStream.
If you go to Discord and you right-click on my picture.
Yeah, you're already at 200 for me. Is he any better? He's sounding...
I am talking a little quieter. This is my normal streaming voice. How do I sound now, guys?
He should be better now.
Maybe I might be too loud. I need to dial it back a little bit.
Hang on, I know what it is. I had a setting set. He's still quite... Really? Is he... He should not be quiet now.
Turn the stream up. Let me see. Check.
Is he still quiet? Wow, this is a great start, isn't it? The first coffee shop on the Twitch.
Yeah, I'm a little silent. Or, I say silent, but I'm a little quiet.
I'm not sure how else I can fix that. Oh, hang on, if I do...
In OBS, you should be able to turn me up as well.
Yeah, you're up to 200 in OBS. Maybe if I turn myself down. I don't know. Help! Technical help!
Oh, there's Sin.
Okay.
Sin!
Sin!
Hello.
Hello, Sin.
Do you need another voice to test?
Possibly. I've got OBS turned up. I've gone into volume mixer. That's cranked up.
Did you turn me up in Discord itself?
Yeah, Discord will turn. I'm going to turn Sin right here. Sin, you're up as well. I've broken my setup.
Naturally, I'm a lot louder than Chris, so...
I mean, I can literally talk louder if that's what.
No. I need to get this. I need to get this right. They're both quiet. What have I done to my setup?
Wow, I'm quiet?
Yeah, I've broken my setup.
Well, she says that's better. So I'm talking in my normal stream voice now, versus what I normally do. So that might be, normal coffee shop. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. I got my my version of coffee in my cup that I'm not sponsored by just yet.
Good.
But if you were to be sponsored by, who would you be sponsored by, Chris?
KFC. Finger looking good.
One day you're going to get that sponsorship.
Oh man.
Can you hear both of them okay now?
Yeah.
Well, she says BHKFC.
Oh God, trust you to have an acronym.
Freaking hell.
That was.
Thank you,
She
Welsh.
says yes.
Cool. Right. Okay. So.
Yeah, the BHKFC was Sin's idea, not mine.
Bloody hell.
Although I do have a T-shirt based on it now. Which is stupid.
See now,
So good though.
I was thinking about merch, and I have no idea what to do.
Put your logo on a T-shirt. Call it a day.
Just I
To be
don't.
fair,
I don't
Wolf,
like that.
To be fair, Wolf, you've got a pretty cool logo.
It
Yeah.
was. I remember when.
Score count 0.
See how long that lasts off of what's happened today. Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all should have heard Wolf before we started.
Oh, don't.
He dropped some words. I won't say what they start with. but
Really?
He dropped some words.
Mm.
I was like, Wolf.
Oh my god.
Few and far between.
You know what? Is
I was like,
is
get
Russian
him out.
is Russian
Yeah.
swear count?
Yeah,
She
she's
is.
already got it up. She's already got it up there.
Oh. Oh my
Um,
god. Best behaviour. Best behaviour. lads.
Yeah. My money's on you, Sin, today.
Ooh.
Uh,
Every week you do this.
Yeah.
Everyone puts a stupid amount of money on me swearing first, and it's not me.
I know Sin always bets against himself, and that's how Sin has all this money now. That's
Oh.
how he was able to. That's how he was able to buy a BHK hat and get it shipped custom from America
Mhm.
and pay the big money for it.
As I say, pay the import costs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
want-
with
you
the
wanna-
change, with the
You-
change, I spent a load of blue hair dye.
Hey, look, you want to hear something even better?
Hmm.
So
Oh,
CJ ordered a beanie.
Wait, you do beanies?
Yeah, I have beanies too.
I may have to get
Yeah.
one.
And it was shipped from Europe, not America.
I was gonna. I'll ask it in this while we're here. Like, what companies do you guys use? Because I remember us discussing not to use a certain company, which will remain nameless. But
I just go through Streamlabs.
Streamlabs has its own thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
news to me.
Well, Streamlabs Prime, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, I don't ask.
Incidentally,
Yeah,
if
I
you
use
hear
Streamlabs Prime.
if you hear like gunshots and stuff in the background, yes, I'm currently in the middle of a warfare here. It appears everyone's firing fireworks.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody here is dancing in the streets. So what does that tell you?
Yeah. But I'm in a soundproof room with 100 mil of sound insulation. I can still hear the damn things. God damn it. But yeah.
I mean,
Give me your money.
I'm not going to get mad about fireworks. I've said my piece over fireworks. In fact, I continue to rant about fireworks on Twitter because it just look. Don't get me wrong. My ancestors created fireworks, but I've grown to hate them ever since. You can't get a child in sleep regression to go to bed. You finally do it, and then some Burke sets a load off. So
See, I hadn't thought about that. But what I had thought about was people with PTSD.
Oh, blimey. I was going to go and say, people with animals, cats and dogs. Dogs
Yeah.
are terrified of fireworks,
But I mean,
See, in my neck of the woods, you don't know if it's fireworks or gunshots. God, so.
it's very true
Pick one, and
actually.
you probably will be right.
Yeah. I think
No, for like 4th of July, right? We used to go to a big field and shoot off fireworks. Even though they're legal here now, but back then they weren't. But they're fun.
They're dangerous. I
Oh,
looked this up the other day. A sparkler burns at 1,200 degrees centigrade.
Oh, correct.
I can't get my head around that. 100 degrees centigrade is when water boils. That's kind of the limit
Yeah.
of my sphere. I realise an oven, if you put your chips in, it's 200 degrees, 1,200 degrees. It boggles me.
do you
So-
know about thermite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what thermite is. How hot is a thermite reaction?
Bloody hot. I don't actually know.
How hot is it? Hot.
Hot.
Okay.
Hot, very hot. We're on a Nando scale now,
You-
are we?
Yeah, we're on that. All I know is it's very
Long as I
very
can get
easy
the
to
ma-
make.
As long as I can get the mango, we'll be all right. That mango sauce from Nando's is so good.
I'm actually looking now.
I have to agree. Is it mango and lime? Was it just mango, Chris?
I think it's mango lime, but you could literally put that stuff on anything. It tastes good.
He's down the bottle before he's eating his chicken. He's down.
Don't judge me.
No, we don't judge.
Somebody told me once before you could take the garlic sauce they have and mix it in their mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Why are we talking about food?
Because we talk about anything.
Because it's us, and we always seem to digress to food.
Yeah. It's
That's
either
fair.
food, tea, swearing,
Sneak.
sneak,
Sneak.
yeah,
Sneaky.
random shenanigans.
True.
Yeah. 2,204 Celsius, or 4,000 Fahrenheit for people across the pond.
2,200 degrees. Oh my god.
Hmm. And you can't put it
Double.
out.
So, we all talk about how fireworks are dangerous, or we were just talking about them. We used to shoot them at each other in the South. Like that's like the 4th of July tradition. You take a Roman candle, the one that shoots the flaming balls out.
Oh god.
What?
It's a stick, right? And you're supposed to put it
Yeah.
in the ground, and it shoots flaming balls. They don't blow up,
Yeah.
but they just it's a random. It shoots a fireball out basically. And we used to, in the big field, we would take one. we would stand. You stand back to back. You take it, light it, and you run directly out. And then when it starts to fire, you turn around and start shooting each other.
That
So-
is one of the most dangerous things I've ever heard.
Do you know
I've
what?
had burn holes in my shirts. Somebody was like, "Did you get a hickey?" I said, "No, I got hit in the neck with a Roman candle."
I mean, there is like indoor fireworks that I just can't wrap my head around. I just
Smokeless, I believe, something like
yeah,
that.
but it's like how much stuff is flammable in a house? Literally everything.
Yeah.
It's just, my brain's like, you are just literally, you might as well just stand there with a blowtorch and go,
It would
So-
only be stupid if you lived in an igloo.
Well, she says we always talk about food.
Well, here's a question.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
knowing the heat of a
see-
Roman candle,
Torn-
Goldberg's entrance.
Torn Flesh says he's done the same thing. So.
yes, I know Torn Flesh and I can believe that he's done that. Oh, dear. Sorry, Sin, you were saying.
I was saying the rest of Goldberg, his entrance, he used to stand in the output of 2 Roman candles. I always think, obviously, this guy literally wrestles in his pants.
They're
Doesn't that
just
hurt?
sparklers. They're sparklers. Come on.
I think I want to say it's one of these things, it's like, if it's only like welding, like when you're welding, the sparks will land on your skin, burn the hair off, and that's about it.
Yeah, most wrestlers are not. They don't have hair on their bodies, so
Yeah.
Or hairless.
yeah. So, especially Goldberg, bald too.
Oh, he's very hairless, isn't he?
So it's like,
It's something I've always wondered though. Just the way, I wouldn't go anywhere near any kind of pyrotechnic, and yet people, casually walk into it. It just boggles me.
I mean,
it
You-
depends on welding.
yeah. I know he's done welding as well, so he's yeah. You can put your finger in molten lead. You can do that.
As long as your finger's wet.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, if your finger's wet, you can stick it in a vat of boiling lead and it won't burn you.
Mhm.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
but
I can't remember the name of
Does
it.
it?
Yeah.
Harry says he loves fingering molten lead. So
God.
anyway,
Here we go.
um,
It's already started.
Kristen,
I-
Kristen.
I
Anyway,
don't think I've ever encountered molten lead before, but I mean,
I just want to know how they tested it originally. They're like, "Oh, I wonder if this will burn my finger."
Well,
dude came out of the shower and fell in a vat of molten lead. Oh, I'm alright.
No, there's a. I don't know if you were bringing this up, Wolf, but there's a term for it. What it does is when your finger's wet and you put it in the molten lead, it evaporates instantly, the water. So
Yeah.
it creates a vacuum. You can't like hold your finger in lead, but if you put your finger in and out, the water evaporates and creates a seal around your finger
yeah, an
of
insulation.
steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things that it's one of those weird things in like engineering and physics that does bring up problems.
Is it called the Leyden effect?
That sounds about right. Maybe Tornflesh might know the answer to that. I don't know. On a side note, can anybody actually hear the rain? I've had to turn it down on my end because I had to crank you guys up so much.
I unmuted the stream. I can hear the rain.
Cool. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure you can hear it. Cool. Thank you. It just covers the dead air. Yeah, there's loads of weird things like that. I'm sorry, we're going to go off on a science tangent. Sod it.
We do this all the time.
We do.
Because that never happened.
No, I didn't talk about the ISS for like 10 minutes, and then Harry got annoyed. But like, hooray for science!
Hooray for science!
Yes. So like on rocket engines, like you have the bell housing.
Nerd. Go ahead.
You have the bell housing on it, and the reason they're all different shapes is because you don't want to lose all that pressure just to atmosphere. It's wasted energy. But if you make the bell housing too big, then you get the pressure separates from the walls, and then you have this is going really technical now. Then it becomes unstable, and then suddenly you can build up vibration, and the rocket engine can literally rip itself apart. But this leads me back to explosives. The way they tested it was literally setting off explosives inside the rocket engines in the 60s, because they had no other way of testing it.
Really?
Yeah. In the 60s, they couldn't work out how to test these engines. They knew these explosions and vibrations were happening in the engines and it's ripping the engines apart. So the way they did it is they duplicated it with explosives to learn like where they were happening, and then modified the engines so they could literally set an explosion off inside it and the engine wouldn't like detonate. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's got these. Well, I mean, I guess it's simulating the scenario, but
yeah.
Wow, what a way to do it.
And the weird thing is, we can't build those engines anymore because they were building them and developing them so quickly that the guys weren't making notes effectively.
Yeah, but you just need one that's survived and then you replicate the process, surely.
No. Because
they're changing individual parts as they go, and they weren't writing it down, so they don't know exactly what's on the inside of that thing without tearing it back apart. But then you run into the problem if you try to put it back together, you don't know how because you just took it apart.
And fine tuning. It's a good way, like carburetors. You can't just throw a carburetor on a car and let it run. You have to tune it.
You could almost equate it to Legos. You built it, and you take it apart. You probably don't know how to put it right back together.
Yeah. I mean, SpaceX is about to do a test that, when it goes live, is when you see it, it's gonna basically they're firing their rocket up to, I think it's 11 kilometers, and then it's gonna do a belly flop back to Earth. And it's gonna do
belly flop.
It literally is going to belly flop all the way back down and then swing round at the very last minute and land upright. I mean, if it goes wrong, it's going to be spectacular because this thing's full of fuel. But if it works, it's going to be like, it won't look real. I'm really looking forward to that.
That's a hell of a margin of error.
Yeah, but
you either create the levels of a nuclear explosion, or you invent science. Yeah, that's great.
Land a rocket.
Well, yeah, but I mean, not NASA. SpaceX is doing what's called rapid prototyping, which basically means run it until it blows up, find out what went wrong and what made it blow up, and fix that bit, and just keep doing that.
That's fair.
Which is expensive, but it's like they have 11 prototypes being built at any one time, and I think it's like one a month they're blowing up. So.
You know, isn't Elon Musk really rich anyway? So I don't care what that man does with his money.
He can afford it. Yeah, he can afford it.
Yeah,
I mean, he's the guy that got divorced. Oh no, that was Bezos. Never mind. I say he got divorced. His wife took half his money, and he was still the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
That was Bezos.
Elon Musk, right? So he's firstly famous for Tesla, isn't it?
No, PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal.
Oh, was it PayPal then Tesla?
Yeah, that's right. He bought Tesla.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I don't know a lot about Elon Musk, as you can tell.
That's fine.
But I mean, I know him as the Tesla guy. Tesla, obviously, being an electric car, whole saving the planet, blah blah blah,
Yep.
is electric.
It's
But
electric.
SpaceX, how much fuel does that consume? Isn't that just
Yeah,
the complete
I've heard
opposite?
this argument, and it's a valid argument, but one of
There's a
his...
little-
The argument
there's a
is the fuel that he would use for SpaceX, he's not using on the cars that drive the roads.
But the oxygen he's using, because you need liquid oxygen in a rocket engine, he's actually building a wind-powered plant that generates its own electricity. Too much just to on flesh. I'm sorry, this has got a technical podcast, sod it. He's going to build a wind-powered plant that would generate liquid oxygen. So, in sense that one's environmentally friendly. I've gone blank of what the other fuel source is. I want to say hydrogen, but it's not hydrogen. It's something else. I've gone blank.
Dinosaurs, got it.
Dinosaurs. Oh, I'm gonna have to Google this now. Rocket fuel. I can't believe I'm Googling this.
Rocket Man!
Oh dear. Oh no, they're different engines.
cannot go to a stream without singing.
Rocket Man!
Oh dear. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to Google. I can't be bothered to find it.
Sing a song in front
Someone
of
in chat
the
might know the
piano.
answer. Anyway, we'll go off the subject of space for a minute. On to something else.
Did you have a list? Did you have a list this week? of
Yeah,
what you wanted to cover?
we have an entire chat dedicated to this.
Look,
Wow.
all I'm saying is the last time we
Oh
did
yeah,
this,
that's true.
we had an entire list and we didn't hit one single topic. So
That's fine. We'll just go back to that
Fine.
list.
Thornflesh says, "Watch out, copyright." Look, they'll only copyright claim you if it's good.
I got claimed for the last one of these we did.
I actually saw that when I went to your channel,
What?
or your stream.
Oh, sorry, the
that
Dishonored one, not the yeah.
Yeah, you got.
Oh.
I don't know what'd you get hit by, if you don't mind me asking.
That was a song that YouTube said was fine to use from YouTube's own library.
From their own audio library.
Yep.
You know why
Hmm.
that got copyright?
Go
Because
on.
it's approved for YouTube use, not for Twitch use. That would be why it got claimed.
Welsh, are you ready with that swear count? Because I feel like swearing.
Ooh.
Well, she hit a number one. Go ahead, Wolf.
No, I'm not going to do.
Okay.
Tittering swear
So,
ducks.
so the music that I use is copyright free, with the link that says if you get claimed by this, show them this piece of paper that shows that I have the authority to use this music when I'm streaming.
So, I had an idea. I have no music skill whatsoever. I know, Sin, you have some music skill, and I believe you do as well, Chris, yeah?
Yep, I do.
I have, on my other computer, music making software that I got free with my editing software. I live stream me trying to make music for the channel.
Jesus Christ.
It's probably it's probably going to go horribly wrong, but
Man.
it might work. So
Sounds entertaining.
yeah, I think it'd be entertaining. Whether we get any good content out of it is a completely different matter.
All
Well-
content is content is content, isn't it? It's someone will find it interesting.
Mm.
So my thing is, like, I want to do a drumming stream whenever I get an electric drum set.
Mm.
Should be sometime next year at this point, but like, people love that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm honest, I
pretty
do.
cool.
To buy another camera and everything too, but
I read the other day Herman Lee, who's the lead guitarist of Dragon Force, got a copyright claim for playing his own songs on his own Twitch, which I found particularly funny.
you know why?
The guy, why?
If he's signed to a record label, he no longer owns that music.
Ah, yes.
The record label owns that music, and the record label has auto flags, I'm assuming, where if you play that music, they can flag you.
Wow.
So
now he can fight it and be like, no, I'm the singer, and the record, if he doesn't own the rights to the song, the record label can go, oh well.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's why you see a lot of musicians now when they're like, oh, it's copyright free, or no, I came up with this song. They're, now that the world is smaller, with the internet and stuff like that, you can put out music and it still be seen, and you don't have to go through a record label anymore. And people are doing that so they can maintain the rights of their own songs.
So
Wow.
I remember probably about 2 years ago, I come across a YouTube recommend video of someone going through contracts and saying how bad they are. And one of them,
music contracts are awful.
yeah, one of them was for an unnamed TV show, which basically people vote people on and off. You can work out probably what one it was.
Yeah.
And he read through the contract, and it basically says anything you ever produce or have ever produced is property of that TV show.
Correct.
And ever since then, I have said to everybody I come across when they said, "Oh, I've got a contract," I instantly say, "Read every single line of that contract. I don't care if it's 100 pages. Sit and read it, because it might mean the difference between you taking that and not taking it."
Torn Flesh. I know. I've been looking into different kits. You have to, if you have the right plugins for it, it should be fine regardless. But back on contracts.
Yeah, it's a case of like, it's the same with sponsorships. I know someone who got offered a sponsorship, and the first thing I said was, read every line of that contract, because there might be something in there that says you have to sign up with us for 2 years, and at the end of the 2 years we renew. And I have heard that happen to channels where they sign up to a deal with someone who makes, I don't know, mobile phones or something, and they're locked in, and that's it, their channel's locked in on it. And that would be devastating for someone who wants to do what they want with their channel and doesn't have that freedom.
Yikes.
Well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but with Twitch, if you become partnered, some partners have contracts that say you cannot stream on any other platform.
Yes. And that was
Some partners don't have that in their contract.
Yeah, that
So
was
it's
the
just
one
a
thing
matter
that
of-
scared me about Twitch.
Well, so if you're here's my argument. If you're not affiliated, partnered, if you're partnered on Twitch, you're probably making a decent income anyway. It doesn't say you can't post videos to YouTube, but it says you can't stream anywhere else. So the argument becomes, okay, well, I can still stream on Twitch. And because partnered, you have to have average of 75 viewers, and I've hit everything else but the 75 viewers. But it's like, if you're partnered, obviously you probably are making the money anyway, so it's not that big a deal.
75 average. I mean, any average that's around about 8, I'm incredibly happy with. 75 average. That boggles me.
Well,
I don't know 75 people, I don't think.
Well, something that's like, because like we all watch Alex, right? And we all watch her killing the numbers and everything.
She's doing amazing. Instantly she hit 500 recently.
She did. She hit 500 last week or earlier this week.
And you did as well, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm 3 away from 550 now.
Wait,
And
wait, stop, backtrack. What are you currently on?
547
Then you're ahead of me now.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube I'm only at 4. On YouTube I'm at 430. I had it pulled up earlier. Hold on. I was talking about Twitch.
I'm citing the word only here, but yeah.
Sorry. So
yeah.
on I hate the word only, but on YouTube I'm at 439, but on Twitch I'm at 547 followers.
Okay.
And same thing with her. That's her Twitch.
I know as a group we don't like to do a leaderboard, but if you had passed me, I wanted to mention it because that's an achievement.
No. I looked at your channel earlier. I'm like, what was Wolf at again? Because oh yeah, Sin, I hit that number, by the way. But yeah, so I lost
again,
Absolutely lost my train of thought.
No. Let's talk about that, Chris. So Chris has a video that's passed 1,500 views for one video.
Oh,
that's
yes.
Incredible. That's absolutely incredible. And when did it come out, Chris? July?
Yeah, beginning of July. I believe July 3rd. Yep.
Wasn't there two past 1,000 as well?
Yeah, the other one came out the 25th of June, and it's at 1,100 views now.
That's ridiculous.
So the 1,500 one, that was 5 months ago, and this is what I said to Chris the other day. That's 300 views a month.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's insane.
That is.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
And I mean,
well, I don't like to toot my horn. Sorry, that's why.
I don't think anybody in this group does.
No, so I'm tooting it for you, Chris. Seriously, that's it's just like Welshie's video.
Oh yes.
500 in like 3 days.
What is it currently on? Hang on.
Good question, Welsh.
It's
Welsh,
a race.
You're in the chat.
It's a race. There's a race. Who can find out first?
Oh, you can make me get back to my computer.
Good thing I have her channel hotkeyed. It is at 511 views.
What?
Publicly.
Damn.
And that was posted now. I don't even think it's been a week. Yeah, it has. It's been just over a week because mine was posted the same day as hers.
But I don't know about you guys. It tends to be the videos that you think are going to do crap do amazing.
Okay, so let me let you guys in on a little secret here.
Ooh, pro streamer secret.
People like crap videos.
No. It's not a pro streamer. I wouldn't say pro streamer thing anyway. This was
We not started this.
Professional gamer.
Oh dear.
No, so I just remember that morning, and because there was a rumor before I went to bed that game was going to drop, and we all know she's a mobile content creator, wonderful creator. She's !Welshie, but it doesn't show the link to her stuff.
No, I have not. I need to set that up. Someone needs to help me with that. I don't know how to do all that.
I got you, man. But like, I just remember that morning, because I woke up early for no reason. It was like 5 a.m. my time, and I messaged her and I said, "Are you planning on doing a video when it drops to mobile?" She's like, "Yeah." Well, obviously, or whatever. I said, "Okay, well, it dropped today." So then she messaged me back. I don't see it, so I sent her the link to the game, because if you search the App Store, it wasn't there.
Oh.
But Click Team was it? No, the Steel Wool. They posted the links on their Twitter, so I tagged her in it and I said, "Here's the link to the game if you want to download it." And I just remember that morning trying to race her to see who'd get a video out first, and she absolutely got me by an hour. And then I'm gonna call you out on this one, Welshie. She messaged me saying, "When should I upload it?" Like, Welshie, what are you?
Just
now.
Go.
Now. Put it out now.
5 minutes ago.
I was like, when were you finished with it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you should have clicked live then.
I think if you're doing content that's that fresh,
yeah,
instantly put it out instantly, regardless of the time.
My computer was taking forever to render the video, and I was just like,
oh that must have been agonizing.
And it was I was literally, I had clicked render when she sent me the message of, "All right, it's uploaded. When should I release it?" And I was like, "Look, now, do it now."
So there's a small trick I learned when I used to upload Kingdom Castles. That the publishers wouldn't tweet that there'd been an update, but Steam would update the game and not tell you.
Okay.
And the only way you could check was if you went into downloads and you'd see it was downloading. And when you boot the game up, there'd be new stuff there. So any time I got home from work, it'd be like, turn on the computer, turn Steam on, check. If it had, it'd be like, instantly record a video and get the video out there. And those videos do so well, and they still do incredibly well, to the point I'm actually annoyed now. Because people are coming to the channel for that, and I don't make that content anymore.
Sin's gone.
So we lost Sin for the moment. Hello, Sin.
Hey guys.
There we go.
Sorry, I don't know what happened. I just disappeared.
That's all right. I do need to make a technical difficulties sign, I think.
Why? What's going on?
No, for like when things go wrong, which tends to be a lot for me.
Oh, mate, I'm just punctuation here. So if I drop out, no one will notice.
Wow. I think chat would have something else to say about that.
Stop. Yeah, they it's weird because Wolf, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, but like the only difference is I'm not annoyed by it. Like when people come to my channel, they expect FNAF content now, because I've played all the games that are out on console rather than the PC versions, and every single FNAF video I release does pretty well considering all the other videos I release. If I do anything that's not Five Nights at Freddy's related, it does like half as good, or half as well. And it's like, well,
it's like a gift and a curse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I can't remember when I first heard this, but I've heard it a few times. Is the biggest. Say you have that one video that does really well, that becomes sort of a thorn in your side, because it's like, I need to duplicate that, and you just can't do that. You just have to produce what you want to produce, not what you need to produce.
I can't produce another how-to video when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but like, the video that's doing really well was something that everybody was struggling with, whereas every other game is like, okay, people figure out how to do this and that and the other. You know?
Yeah.
Did you figure out yourself, Chris? Was it kind of like you come off a stream and it was kind of serendipitous that you happened to solve that riddle that everyone was struggling with? Is that how it came about?
Well, so this was before I was streaming, because I didn't start streaming until after that video was a thing, and I was struggling to figure out how to do it on console, and there was no videos on YouTube, which I think is where I got lucky, because there was no videos on YouTube that explained how to do it, but there was only one other content creator that I kept coming across that was doing the switch ports, and my videos get recommended in his video now because of it, because they would leave his video and go watch mine to figure out how to do it, because his video didn't explain it. And while the watch time in that video is not very, it's all the way up through the explanation, and then they stop watching. But that I figured that would happen.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who I was. I don't know if it was like in the comments section or something of the previous video, because I did night 4 and I failed it, and I was like, I don't know how to do it. And that video did really well, because that's the one that's at 1,000 views or whatever. And somebody was like, have you tried the touchscreen? Because the Switch, the Switch has touchscreen interfacing. I was like, oh, I haven't, but that, I'm willing to try anything at this point, because I've been trying for a week to beat it. And sure enough, the touchscreen worked. So I did a video and explained why the touchscreen worked if you had it enabled, and how I was able to beat it. And that's why there's so many comments on that video of, oh my god, I've been trying for months since this game came out and I can't do it or whatever. And me being the only one that's done it, it's like, and
how many comments are we talking here, Chris?
170 something, I believe.
That gives me instant anxiety.
Why? That's good, isn't it? Isn't that why we do this?
Yeah, it's good. But whenever I get a comment or my phone goes off, I'm like, what is this? Yeah. What is it?
It's at 177 comments. But you also have to remember that if you cut those comments in half, because I'm responding to somebody.
Yeah, I wish YouTube would do a thing where it's like, here, this is how many original comments there is and how many replies.
Because if you go 170, you just round down 170, you know, divide by 2.
I think I can manage that.
So it's like, what was that, 85?
85.
So that's 85 comments from people, and then, you know, responses from me. But that's also not including people that responded back to me or, you know, whatever. So.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the nice vid, thumbs up comments.
No, actually, for that video, I think I had 1 comment on that. And then most of it is just people saying thank you or, you know, something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's also like my most liked video on the channel at 75 likes as well. Just, again,
Wow.
nuts.
So cool.
It tends to be like, I feel like it'll be, I don't know if it's about you guys, but I think any big YouTubers that I've come across, I will go and watch the backlog of stuff they've done, and there'll be one video where you'll see like the view count will just suddenly jump, and that's the video that pushes them over the edge, as it were, and then suddenly their channel was up there. But I don't know if that applies to everybody.
I was going to say, are you saying we're hunting for that one video?
No, I just think I've just noticed that everybody that I subscribe to on YouTube, apart from like you guys, they seem to have hit like the point where one day they suddenly just boom, that's it, they've made it, and then they're just tracking up from that point onwards.
That's the comments that I don't like, CJ. Awesome video. Let me know what you think of my channel, sub for sub. It's like,
Oh, God.
CJ.
No,
yeah, I didn't.
Can I
finish
time
it
him
because
out now?
I don't.
Look.
If you time him out, you have to remod him.
Oh no, I ain't gonna bother. I'm too lazy.
CJ and I have made our feelings on sub for sub very clear, because
We already-
me and him have a conversation about this a lot, and we tend to have a good laugh about it, because
Yes.
we've
there-
all fallen in that trap, and I like to think we've fallen out of that trap now.
Yeah. There's several people that I see on Twitter still to this day are like, I'm trying to grow a community of content creators.
Oh God.
And well, there's one specifically, and I won't call them out, but I see this person all the time.
Oh,
And it's
no.
not. I think we all know this person, but it's not who you think it is.
Okay.
So,
No, because I'm blind.
no, it's not that person.
Oh, another one. Blimey. But
Yeah.
carry on.
But this person was also. Their name doesn't start with A either, Sin. Jesus Christ.
I'm not saying a word. You carry on, mate.
Moving on, gentlemen.
But so anyway, this guy, I watched his sub count. He's over 1,600 subs now, but he's not partnered on YouTube yet. He's not in the partner program because he doesn't have the view count. You can go to his videos and he doesn't have the view count.
I was just going to say, the first thing I tend to do when someone
No, that's not him either. But that is another example of that. And again, I won't say the name.
We're playing Guess Who now.
No, I'm not going to have a game of naming and shaming.
Well, this person is subbed to a lot of us. I will
That's
tell you,
fine.
and I will tell you off air who it is.
That's
but-
fine. I don't need to know. I'm not.
We're
I'm
here
not
out-
going
we're
to
not
call.
here to out people.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not. Sorry, if that's how they want to run their channel, that's entirely up to them. I'm
But
not
it's
going to
like-
say that's not how they should do it.
Well, my whole thing was going, you know, if you, this goes back to the dead sub thing. Like, you can have subs all day long, but if people aren't watching your content, what's the, you know,
That's literally what I was about to say next. Yeah.
yeah. And he was talking about the comments of sub for sub and what do you think of my channel. People still do that to me, and you know what I do? Delete. It's
Goodbye.
like I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Another one that's cropped up recently, I've noticed, is when people, when they'll go cool video and they'll write full watch. Well, I don't actually need to know the ins and outs of how much you watch. If you enjoy it, you watch it. I don't feel that you have to watch until the end. If you're not enjoying it, go do something constructive. It's not the fact that they do or they don't do that. It's the fact they have to tell me. I don't care.
Big like full watch is my. It's auto flagged and spam now for me.
That's a heaven send that auto thing.
If DM me and I will tell you if you're correct or not, but I won't say the name on air.
Offline, guess who?
Yeah, I'd rather not do a name and shame.
Offline, guess who?
And Cam says it's just so you do it back to them. Yeah, so I delete the comment. There's a few that have consistently done it with my channel, and I just delete the comment because I'm like, I'm not a sub for sub. I even fired back at somebody before because I was on Instagram. You know, Sin's on Instagram, I'm on Instagram, and we're trying to use that to build our channels up still. And yeah, Welshie, you're right. Yeah, so on Instagram, yeah, CJ, you're right too. Oh gosh, everybody doesn't have to DM me, okay? I was
just put it in pub chat. We have a Discord just because pub chat is just general dump.
But
this just turns to bully club.
This is what I don't want. I'm sorry, it's the one I won't allow bullying on any level.
You're good. Anyway, backtrack. So there was someone on Instagram that said, DM me, sub for sub, DM me. I get those comments all the time. Yeah. And I usually delete them or whatever. My DMs are open. All you had to do is message me, and I'm still going to delete you anyway. So what does it matter? But I've had one person, and I just went off. I was just like, I'm tired of this, and I felt bad because it was, one random stranger that's like, sub for sub, DM me. I was like, and my response was, if you want to watch the content, I appreciate you, no matter what. If you want to, like the video or whatever, again, I appreciate you, but sub for sub gets you nowhere.
No, it's harmful.
Yeah, it hurts your channel more than helps.
One thing along the same lines that really caught my eye the other day, I was watching, I can't think who it was I was watching now, but about halfway through, and I've adopted what they did, so I blatantly copied them. They were halfway through the video, and they literally almost stopped the video completely and went, thank you, by the way, because you could be watching absolutely anybody right now, but you are watching me. Thank you. And I sat there and thought, okay, that actually took me back a bit. I was like, yeah, they've got a point. You could literally watch anybody, but you've chosen to sat down and watch them. Like, I could go and watch a massive YouTuber, but instead I'm watching this small YouTuber instead. And in the videos...
Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, in the video I recorded today, I've done the same thing. Because it made such an impression on me, I think I stole it. I'm not going to lie, I've stolen a lot of ideas, but that's what people not do. Anyway, you were going to say, Sin.
Wolf.
No.
Stop. Pause. Wolf. Read the chat.
What am I looking?
Oh,
thank you, Cam.
There we go.
Alright,
yeah. Continue.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, for those that are watching after the fact, our wonderful friend Cam says, you're great, Wolf. I'm hooked on your vampire playthrough. And even Welshie agrees that your vampire playthrough has been phenomenal so far.
Sin, say what you were going to say, because you were saying something.
Can't take a compliment.
No, I'm terrible at it. Anybody that knows me in person, I'm terrible at it.
Dude, we all are. Don't worry about it.
I don't know how to do it.
Alright, good.
Go on ahead, Sin, what you were saying.
I can't remember now.
God damn it.
He was going to say...
I can't remember now. I just got absolutely shot down and I have no idea what I'm talking about now.
He was going to say, yeah, Wolf, I really enjoyed your vampire playthrough. How are you enjoying the game so far?
But to be fair, I mean, to follow that sentiment, yes, I'm enjoying it too. It's a different game to what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I remember...
Oh, this is the build-up Wolf stream now. Let's do it. Do it. You are the largest channel in the EQB.
That's true.
Well, she gets the swear counter. Shut the fuck up, Chris.
I remember what I was saying.
Go on.
Now.
Sorry,
Yep.
It's just come to me.
Go on, Sue.
I was going to say, at the end of my videos, now I freely admit I stole this from Daniel Madison, who is a magician who's got a YouTube. And he said something in his videos, which I say at the end of mine, so 99% of people probably won't even see it. I always say thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. So that's just going by what you were saying.
Yes.
I was struck by that when I was watching like his Magic List, because his tutorials are long. They're like half an hour long for one card slate.
Yeah, that's a long
But
one.
he does say that, and I was like, that resonated with me to the fact that I've adopted it.
Yeah.
Going back to stealing ideas, I steal ideas. I mean, I'm not the first person to grab the camera, am I?
No. But I think it's a case you put your own spin on it.
Actually, to be honest, through the power of editing, the amount of times I've actually just slapped the phone out of its holder when I'm filming that and drop it on the floor. It looks quite like I've just grabbed it. 9 times out of 10, my grip's not very good, and I've actually just launched it. But with the power of editing, you don't know that until now.
No. Oh, the amount of things I've cut out of editing. It's like, I've had sneezing fits, and it's just like, the mic's peaking like no tomorrow, and I'm just sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. And every time that happens, I literally turn to the camera and go, if you saw that, you can comment in the comments that I didn't cut it out in editing, and I'm a lazy editor. One day
Cool, I like that.
One day I'm gonna forget. So.
Yeah, but you watch it first before you upload it, don't you?
Yeah, but I watch it at 3 times speed.
Oh.
Because it's 40 minutes, so it's 3 times speed. And this is something I learned recently. Learn to listen to people at 3 times speed, and editing becomes so much quicker.
That's fair.
It's
Cam says that's the issue with Twitch. It's all live.
yes.
So, and that's something that I've integrated into if I actually do sit down to record a YouTube video, which is rare. I want to do everything in one take. I don't like editing anymore. And so if I can record a video, like it's easy to cut out like boring bits, because you can see in your audio, in your voice audio or whatever, where you're not talking. That's easy to clip out,
Yeah.
But I don't want to do multiple takes. I want to sit down, and you can literally sit there, do it in one take, and go, all right, let me cut out the crap and cut out, because I know Wolf, you did that the bloopers reel. Where
Yeah.
Like some of it was the start of your videos, right?
Yeah, because normally I click start record. Yeah, I click start recording. And it's like 3 or 4 minutes of me just sort of getting comfortable, and then.
I mean, yeah. So if you ever looked at my raw footage, it's the same thing. It's me going, okay. So I'll do my intro and go, nope, that was crap, and do it over again. And do it over, and that's easy to cut out though, because you can just. You don't need to hear me go 3, 2, 1 clap, or you don't need any of that.
I will tell you guys this goes to anybody in chat who's got a channel, which I think at the moment is pretty much everybody. The way I made that video is literally, as I'm editing, I don't know about other editing software, but the one I use, you can highlight the bit that you're going to cut out, right click, render it, and then I dump it into a folder called Outtakes. And then once that folder's so much full, I just took all those, dumped them into the video editor, and just sat there and chopped them all together. It was 20 minutes to make that one video from all those outtakes. So it's just a really easy video to make. And it will just make itself.
It was the dancing that I enjoyed of yours.
Oh, I literally do that every time. I just sing along to a song that's really upbeat before I start.
Mate, you were jamming, mate. You were loving life, and it brought a smile to my face. Cold heart.
Copyright.
So Cam says, I agree with Chris, editing sucks. Well, she says exactly to CJ, which I'll read in a second. Cam says, your outtakes were so funny, Wolf. Because they were. Welsh says, meme review. CJ says, look at it this way. The boys said from Unis Honest, which is, the channel that's being deleted on Friday.
That's the subject.
Says, they know their videos and ideas will be done again, but it'll never be the same video as everyone is different. Correct.
The Unis Anus thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a subject we can talk about in a bit. Carry on, Chris.
Okay. Funny thing is, I watched them do a podcast. I want to say it was like right after the channel launched, and they talked about. So this was before lockdown and the global situation, and they were talking about how they literally wrote down ideas for videos and they had over 200 video titles written down before they filmed anything.
Yeah.
And they had to do 365 videos, so they had everything. It was like it was over 200 that all they did was write the title of the video down, and they said, I don't know what this video is going to be, but this is the title. Like using adult toys to cook, that was just the title of a video. And they made.
I haven't seen a lot of them. I haven't had time, so I'm going to miss out. I'm going to miss out.
Of time.
Simple as that. I'm going to miss out. You're
running out of time. Technically, if you sat today and watched every single one of their videos from start to finish, you wouldn't finish before the channel ends.
I personally think they're going to do it. They're going to do something where it's not deleted.
They are doing a live stream on Friday, and they're going to delete it live.
I think there's something else going on. That's just my opinion anyway. Good luck to them anyway. It's good stuff.
I have their shirt, so I'll be wearing that Friday.
But
apparently on Saturday you have to burn it, so. It'd be crazy to delete that, though. Yeah, it has more subs on that channel than Ethan does on his personal channel.
But Ethan's had 2 channels, hasn't he?
No. I don't think so. He had Crank Gameplays, and that's his channel.
I thought... Because
he ran it with a friend.
Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who might know in the chat. His original... Sorry? Yes, citation needed. He was originally an editor for Markiplier, and his channel ended up with so many dead subscribers that he had to restart his channel. He started another one, and at one point... I don't
think he was ever an editor for Markiplier.
Was he not? I might be completely wrong then. Who am I thinking of? I thought he was. You Googling it. Because he got famous for being the backflip kid, didn't he? And then... Yeah. And because there was one day when he took all his old videos and made them live, he thought that they would just go into the list, but they all went live on the feed, and he lost tons of subs in one day because you just filled the sub box by accident. Because I remember he did a live stream where he's watching his sub count just tick down and down and down.
Oh, he did have he had 2 channels. So this says he had a channel in 2012, and then he started his current channel in 2015, but it doesn't say what happened. But I don't see anything where it says he worked for Mark.
Tyler. Hang on, CJ says Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler was an editor, and Tyler's one of Mark's friends.
Yeah, because I've seen Tyler on the tour that Jacksepticeye did. And this guy Tyler just turns up, and they really know him. It's like, who is this guy? I don't know him. Well, I say I don't know. I don't recognise him, is probably a better term.
He was one of Mark's childhood friends, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And that's how they know. They don't know each other now, but I think Lixian is Mark's editor right now, and Tyler has his own channel, and his own Twitch, and his own YouTube.
I can't imagine being an editor for somebody. I'm just the workflow in my head would just be like, what?
Well, what's weird is like if you take Lixian, who edits for Mark, Lixian also has his own YouTube channel, who he edits for as well. So he must spend so long editing for Mark and himself. But I'm sure he makes good money, and I'm sure he loves to do it. So it's like
it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think for a lot of them, it's not the money; it's the fun, like we are.
Cam says it'd be crazy to delete that channel. It would be,
but I think it's thinking about it now. I think it's the whole principle of it that everything comes to an end.
Well, so I fully would see the fact that this last week that they're going into these videos, they're gonna get a lot of views
Mm.
in this last week because people are gonna try to catch up and watch everything.
I'm gonna
It's just
call
not
it.
gonna be possible.
I'm gonna call it now and say any money they've made from that channel, they're gonna donate to charity.
I don't think so.
I'm just guessing. That's complete off the top of my head. Just popped into my head out of nowhere.
Cam said it's hard to be able to be motivated when it's free, even if you love it. Being paid probably helps, and that is a thing with Twitch.
Yeah.
To kind of like throw this in a loophole here. With Twitch, the fact that myself, Cam, Sin at this point, like we're all monetized. Even Alex is monetized, and so Twitch is more rewarding in the fact that if you stream, you can make money.
Yeah.
Whether you make it fast or whether you make a few dollars, even you make $10. That's more than you've made on YouTube.
Yeah.
Being a small creator, anyway.
So I believe we've talked about this before when YouTube changed
Oh, yeah.
their monetization thing, and
It
they
always
was
comes back to this.
yeah. I'm going to bring it up anyway. And they
Go
were
ahead.
saying that we've changed the benchmarks because most people were making less than $10 a month. And it's like no. You don't realise what that $10 a month is doing for people. It's that little bit
Motivated.
of encouragement that makes them think, yeah, this can work.
Torn Flesh said Lixian is also a game developer as well, and he made games at Game Jam, which is awesome. Yeah, he's the one that made the game for Mark before Mark hired him as an editor.
Is Game Jam the thing where they make a game in 24 hours, or am I thinking of something else?
That is correct.
Okay, that's cool. I love
Yeah.
that concept.
It's like you have X number of time.
Yeah.
Whether it's 24, 48, 36, whatever.
The thing is, some of those
Have to make a
games come out and then they expand on it later on, and they end up being really good games.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Shocking.
um,
Yeah, correct. Like a hackathon for games. Yeah.
which reminds me, the Avengers game. Now, has anybody seen? Has anybody seen any footage of this game?
Okay, so it's funny you brought it up. I literally just watched a video where they compared loading times across platforms. And I just started laughing because, oh man, the PS4 Pro was slow.
I'm trying to find the news article I found on it, which gave me the numbers.
Cam, wait. Don't play it on PS4 Pro. The loading time was awful.
I'm telling you now, don't buy it. Is it free to play?
Well-
I don't know. I'm questioning myself now.
Wait till you get a PS5 because the loading time was... So when they compared the three consoles, PS4 Pro, Xbox Series X, and PS5, Xbox Series X was the fastest loading time for all three consoles. And then I think it was like 30 seconds or a minute longer for PS5. But it was almost... Oh my god, it was so long for PS4.
Right, don't buy it. I'm flat out saying don't buy it.
Yeah, and I can't... Like, the PS4 Pro, I believe, is more powerful than the Xbox One. And if it's that slow on the PS4 Pro, I would never buy it on Xbox.
It's £49 on Steam. And I have seen gameplay footage of that game. And that is an absolute scam. It's a money-making game. It's a money-making game. Literally to print money.
Yeah, it's a gotcha game almost.
Yeah, I would give you $50 not to play it if you wanted to buy it, because it's just
Well, I'm about to buy it now, Wolf.
right. I'll PayPal you.
My PayPal
So I'm
information is...
done. Speaking of that, I remember watching a live stream once where someone couldn't afford the game they were playing. They were with a group of people, and they jokingly put their PayPal thing in the chat, and people started sending them random bits of money and games.
Okay, so you wanna hear a funny story?
Go on.
Alex put in...
That's fine. I'll pay that. I ain't got a problem.
Alex put in her title, she was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and she put the funds for today's stream are donated to my wallet because I need money.
Oh, I saw that. That was brilliant. I loved that. That was so good.
like they were legitimately donating money to her,
Mm.
and I was like, I feel like if I did that, people would go, "Nah, he's doing this on purpose." And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
But it's like Harry's put. I think it's Harry's old video he re-uploaded today.
Oh no, that's the new video.
That's a new one. I'm not. Basically, he was saying things like, "I decided to rehash." Like he's just blatantly honest about what he's doing. That he rehashed someone else's idea and just going to react to it. And I just thought it was brilliant.
I mean, people love reaction videos, and I'm sure like.
But he was blatantly saying that I'm copying someone, I'm doing this, I'm blatantly ripping someone off. Along those lines. You can go and watch his videos. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's just.
Cam said you're out of pocket 300 now.
That's fine.
I was just going to say, guys, thank you for having me. I'm going to drop out.
No worries,
All right,
Sid.
brother.
Thank you for having me.
Enjoy your
Thank you for joining
dinner.
us.
Or your chopping.
Yeah, I was making mashed potato.
I'm hungry now.
Sorry. Right,
Bye,
thank you as always.
Sid.
Bye.
I'll catch you guys later on.
See you later.
Expect you later.
See you. Bye.
I do believe.
Cam says brutally honest is literally Harry's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry doesn't have a filter ever.
No, and that's fine. That's his content.
But like I watched this video, I was like, oh my god. And the further I got into it, I just laugh. Like you can't help but to laugh.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff like he would cut in and say, I'm just like, Harry, Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Like,
But that's what his content's going to be, and that's fair enough. If that's what he wants to make.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like your content v my content is very different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We all have different content.
Yeah.
Even like Cam saying, it's like
He has such a weird words.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
is Harry here? Because if he is,
I don't think so.
no, I think he's busy probably. Oh dear.
He's not in chat.
No.
But
Oh.
yeah, it's like I was just watching this video going, oh my god. Some parts I just could not help but laugh because they were hilarious. But I'm like, really, Harry. I wish I had your guys' motivation to edit. Cam, I don't have any motivation to edit.
Mm.
I have zero motivation to edit.
I think for me, it's the fact I keep a schedule, and I'm proud of keeping a schedule. Yeah.
Well, so like I love streaming, and that's just kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
fine.
like,
It works with your content.
yeah, and I can tell like depending on the game or whatever, if I move that content over to YouTube, it might not work
Mm.
because it's not, they're not watching it live. They want to watch it live.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
noticed that with the coffee shop. It gets loads of views when it's live, and then after that, it's pretty dead.
Yeah, but that happens though.
Hmm.
It is. People love live content,
Yeah.
and you just kind of gotta factor that into YouTube because I've brought up the thought of starting a secondary YouTube channel, but just dumping my live stream straight to.
Yeah, I think we mentioned this before, and I may have recommended you to do it. What's Cam said?
Yeah. She said, if I suddenly drop off chat, my phone's run out of battery. She's listening to it in the bath. That's fair.
That instantly gives me anxiety. It's like
I used to do the same. I used to put my phone on the back of the toilet or whatever and put a podcast on and in the shower or whatever.
I listen to a podcast, but I won't watch something. I'll listen to a podcast.
I mean, this is technically a podcast, right?
Touche. I stand
Just a video
corrected. Yes.
It's nice and relaxing. Warm milk, candles, and coffee shop. Yeah, that's what it should be. Just relaxing, having fun with friends.
I now want mashed potatoes and warm milk. God damn it. The thing is,
I had some loaded fries earlier. Some good.
So I don't know if anybody, like most of the guys in the EQB know this, but where I record and where I'm currently is in a shed at the end of a garden, and it's currently 8:30 in the evening, and it's pitch black outside. That walk back to the house is bloody terrifying. And it's stupid, because I know the garden like the back of my hand. But yeah, It's
at least
bloody
you guys,
terrifying.
even Cam says that's terrifying.
I see.
At least you guys don't have snakes, right? So, or do you? Do you have snakes? I don't know.
We do have snakes, but they're not venomous.
Okay,
And they're very rare. I've never seen one myself.
Okay, so down at the bottom of my neighborhood is a pond, I guess you could say. Not a, like big source of water, but it's a pond, and it's winter. Yeah, it's almost winter here, and it's still 75 degrees outside. So don't get at me. Fahrenheit.
God damn it.
And I don't know Celsius. I'm sorry, I'm a pleb. Anyway, if I go walk to my car, like after stream, because I parked my car in the street rather than in the yard, I have to look out for snakes. Then it's not like overly common, but neighbors have popped out the next day and said, "Yeah, I saw a water moccasin, which is a poisonous snake. Literally, a bite could kill you." And he's like, "Yeah, I saw a baby one the other day." Oh, great.
But the thing is, it's no different to crossing the street, really.
I mean, that's fair.
Because if you get hit by a car fast enough, you're gone. Sorry, you're gone.
Yeah. As you can say, and the only fear is a bathroom trip at night and Patch attacking her feet. It was just her cat. And well, she said that's happened to her when she had cats too. Tornflesh says, "Watch those snake holes." Yeah. 23 Celsius. There we go.
That's 2 degrees too hot for me.
Actually, I could tell you, it is 80 degrees currently right now, Fahrenheit.
You've been hit by a car, Welshie?
Welshie.
I want to know and don't want to know at the same time.
All right, story time with Welsh.
Only if you're happy to say.
Get in the coffee shop and tell us the story about how you got hit in the car.
God. Because I used to fix cars that were in crashes, so I've seen how much damage can be done to cars.
Yeah. Oh man, I couldn't imagine.
There's when you see some cars, you see them and you're like, how in God's name did you do that to the car? I mean, even if you tried to do it on purpose, you'd be like, how would I go about doing this damage? It's just
motorbike plus car, always fun.
Yeah, Tornflesh has a motorbike.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
I used to have a motorbike, and then I come off it 3 times, and I was like, oh, no, I'm done.
My car was hit by another car and written off. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. I've only been in one car crash, and even then, that wasn't nothing like that. We literally rolled into the back of another car at 20 miles an hour.
I guess technically I've been in one, but we had like one of those big vans, and somebody hit the back of us. And like their car was totaled, and my dad's van was no, not a dent at all. It's one of those old like family travel vans, It had to have the couch in the back that turns into a bed.
Yeah, I know those ones.
Yeah. Cam says she walked out of it with just whiplash. Look, if your car was totaled and you only walked away with whiplash, you're winning. You are winning. Oh, wait, I have been in a car accident before.
You just got really bad memory because of it.
Too much. No, I have bad memory from smashing my head on concrete, but that's another story.
Oh my god. All the stories today.
I mean, I'll get into it if you want, but
it's fine by me.
No, I was traveling with coworkers because I got asked to go to another store that was like 2 hours away, and we were in a hotel or whatever, and we were leaving. We were at the stoplight, waiting to turn, and somebody didn't see us and slammed into the back of us, and like destroyed her wheel well and everything. It was pretty bad, and I had a headache for a day, but that was about it. I didn't hit anything, I didn't hit the dash or anything, but I had a headache because that sound was awful. Riding my bike, didn't see the car coming. Lucky enough to get out with some bruises and bumps. God, Welshie, I'm sorry. All right, so here's my head smashing story. If you want to know.
Were you playing drums or something?
No, I hit myself in the eye with a drumstick though, but that's.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Well, I got cocky and threw my stick at the drum, and the drum threw it back at me.
So I shouldn't laugh.
No, you should laugh. I had a black eye for it. You should laugh at me. I was just stupid. But because I used to, when I was done, because I bought sticks so much, I would throw my stick at the cymbal, and because the way my cymbals were angled, it would launch the cymbal into the crowd. Or not the cymbal, the stick. It would launch the stick into the crowd. So they can have my sticks. Because I used to buy sticks. I used to replace my sticks once a month anyway. And I used to have just a bag of sticks. So I'd play and then throw my sticks or whatever. Not that I was known and not that anybody would care, but, you know. Anyway, back to the bashing my head story. I was on a bicycle. And in my neighborhood, we have these really, really, really steep hills.
Mm-hmm.
And to go from one of my friend's house to my house, you would go down this big hill, you would take a left, and it's just flat all the way. It's probably about 100 feet or so, and then you go up, you take another left, and you go up a hill, and I'm on the top of the other hill.
Okay.
And so I came down this hill, and we were racing to see who could get to my house first.
Oh no.
And I'm pedaling down the hill, not coasting, pedaling down the hill. And I took that turn. Well, there was some sand in the road that I didn't see. So my bike did the wobble.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, my bike had back pedal brakes instead of hand brakes. I went to roll my pedal backwards, and I missed. I think it was my left foot missed the pedal and hit the concrete. And stopped me on a dime. So I slammed, bam, hit my head, and I slid, I think it was like 15 feet on gravel concrete.
Oh, God. That's like when you just...
Concussion City.
You're laying there and you're like, I'm not feeling any pain right just yet, but I know in about 10 seconds it's going to hurt.
It broke the bones behind my right eardrum. That's how hard I hit.
What? What? Behind your right eardrum?
Yeah, so there's these little bones.
I know there's bones in the ear, but I'm assuming the ones...
Because I have prosthetic bones in that ear. That's why I can't hear out of that side as much.
I hope someone's writing your Wikipedia page right now, because this is golden material for it.
Beep! But yeah. Yeah, so that's happened, and concussion, and don't go to the hospital because you're a boy, you're supposed to get hurt. Destroyed my knees, destroyed my elbows.
And I hate to bring this up, but there's no National Health Service out there, is there? I hate to bring that up, but oh God.
This is America.
It's America.
Pay for everything.
Oh dear.
That's why you're slightly deaf in one ear. Lushy, you are absolutely right.
I did not know you were deaf in one ear.
I'm not fully deaf. I can still hear out of it, but like it's muffled.
Oh, okay.
And I've had surgeries, and nothing's really helped. But it's like I think I'm at 75% hearing or something. It's not like super low, but it's it is pretty bad.
So is it a case because there's different levels of hearing loss? You might be different to what I know, but
holy
you right?
S word. Cam put a picture of her car in the pub chat.
I'll
Jesus
have a look.
Christ. Holy mother of God, Cam.
Oh,
Wow.
I have no way of showing it on stream, unfortunately. I don't think. Yeah.
Swore.
I
didn't swear. Damn, Chris, that's insane. Yeah, Cam, it really is. This picture.
So I'll describe it for people. It appears to be like a Ford or a Vauxhall. The front bumper's gone, the front left wing's gone. The main strut across the front of the engine is still there, so the car did its job. Yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm happy that you're still here, Cam. Jesus.
Yeah. That probably pushed the engine over, looking at that. Yeah, it pushed the engine over by about an inch. Because you can see...
hearing loss, good one, Wolf.
All right, I'm a pro crappy streamer. I'm trying to think
You're
more.
Not crap. Stop.
I lost a follower already.
That was a Fiat.
That was a Fiat. Okay.
She said, "My poor baby Fiat died that day."
Mm.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you were able to walk away from that with only whiplash. Jesus.
See, because I worked on cars, I'm instantly pulling that apart in my head. But it's astonishing what people can do to a car, and it still moves somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, that one probably didn't move much.
Probably rolled.
No, I don't think that rolled.
No, that looks like her wheel just hanging off on the other side too. It probably couldn't roll.
But the thing is, with modern cars, tangent here for people, the more the car is crushed, it means the car did its job because they're designed to crush.
Yeah.
It's if you see like the cab of the car crushed, it's like that's not meant to crush. Where you sit is meant to be rock solid, like a eggshell. And the rest of the car is meant to crush and absorb the energy.
Said it wouldn't turn back on. I can tell.
I wonder why. I have no. What you do is you take a picture of the car from the back and sell it like that. That's the same way you sell a car with a dent, right? If the dent's say on the roof, you lean on the dent and sell the car like that, so they can't see the dent. Little trick for you. And never buy a car in the rain.
Yeah.
Because the rain hides all the dents in the world.
You want to hear a mistake I did when I bought my car?
Go on.
So my passenger side door doesn't react to my the auto. Like I have the little button that you press and it locks your car or whatever. Like
central locking.
Yeah. So my passenger side doesn't work.
Okay.
I didn't know that when I bought my car because the car was already unlocked when you go to buy it. So I didn't think to check that. It's something minor. And I got home, locked it or whatever, went about my business. A couple days, days go by, weeks go by, and I start going, I don't keep anything important in my car.
I was just going to say, do you?
And not at all. I take everything out of my car. And I looked over and I was like, oh, my friend, because I drove my friends crazy, or drove him around anyway. And I was like, oh, he didn't lock the door, so I locked it one day. And then I just so happened that I was with some friends, and I was like, oh, I'm going to unlock it. Yeah, it's unlocked. Get in. They're like, no, it's not unlocked. What do you mean? I've already unlocked every door in the car. Yeah, well, it's not unlocked. Huh, it's weird. And it turns out it's because that motorized lock was broken. You can still manually lock the door.
Okay, as long as you can manage to lock it.
But I was like, I swear I went 2 weeks or so downtown, everything, and,
Oh, dear.
But I also had an old car one time that didn't have the button locks.
Oh, yeah.
It was an 88 Mercedes Benz, right?
What?
And yeah, it was like they paid $400 for it, and they're like, "Here's your first car." I was like, "Hey, thanks." They're like, "It'll get you till you can buy your own car." My parents bought it for me, right?
Yeah.
And it ran fine, but it had leather seats, right? And it had auto locks. But it didn't have it where you could press a button. You had to stick the key in the door and turn it the opposite way, and then it would lock all the doors in the car.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah. It had no seat, because it was 88, so it had no CD player.
No CD
it was a cassette player.
No.
And it would cost, I was going to go get the car serviced.
Yeah.
And it would cost more to service the car than we paid for the car. And we said, we'll just let it die.
Just let it, yeah.
Because it wasn't in great condition when we got it anyway,
See, that's... you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong with this, but do you have to have insurance out there? It probably depends on which state you're in.
No, it's legally required to have car insurance to drive a car.
Because car insurance here is absolutely astronomical. For new drivers.
So, for new drivers, yes. I'm currently, I think I'm only paying $100 a month for car insurance.
I mean, over here, I remember when I looked into it, I mean, I don't drive. I don't plan on driving. I hate driving with a passion.
We're the opposite, man. I love driving.
It's one of these things where I really, really, it really winds me up. But like the insurance on the car that I looked into would have been like 3 times the value of the car.
Jeez.
And it's like, well, I'm not going to write it off 3 times a year, am I? It's ridiculous. But I'm glad we're talking about crashing and stuff, because I bought an electric bike recently. I haven't got it yet, and I was worried about falling off it, and this helps my fear. Great, thanks, guys.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcher says you get your license taken away if not having insurance. Yeah, same
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Now, however, there is a weird law here.
If you have a gun, you're exempt.
No, if your car's old enough, you're exempt.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's like because I know if you have a motorcycle or a moped and it's under 50 cc's, which is the engine, you don't have to have a license or insurance or anything. You can just drive them on the street.
Yeah, so the electric bike I bought, to clarify, it's a pedal assist bike. So I say electric bike because it's easier. The people I bought it from said I can't have over a certain power, and I presume that's the same reason. Like if I go above a certain power threshold, I have to pay insurance and stuff, which I don't want to go down that route.
Correct.
I want to use it as a bicycle, basically.
I looked into getting a 400cc moped when I was still working where I was working, because I literally am 5 miles from where I was working at, and I was like, it's 1 gallon tank, but it's like 100 miles to the gallon. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was like, $5 and I can just drive to work every day.
And American fuel is subsidised as well, so it's cheaper.
Right now, it's like pretty cheap now.
I think here it's £1 a litre, give or take.
What's a liter compared to a gallon?
Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. 1 litre to... What do you use? Pints?
Gallons.
Gallons, of course you do.
Liters versus gallon conversion.
1 litre
liter
is 0.2.
You basically say 0.25, right? So because it's like 0.264 or whatever. Yeah. We'll
so it'll be £4.50. On £4.50.
Good God Almighty.
£4.50 in dollars to dollars.
Harry's back. Harry's
back. So
Harry.
Basically $6 a gallon.
Jeez. Yeah, ours is only like $1 something a gallon right now. $1.70 something a gallon.
And that's cheap at the moment.
Yeah.
It can be $1.50 a litre. So that's 50%
crazy.
on. Yeah. But remember, we drive small little city cars and we don't drive hundreds of miles.
I mean, that's fair. Well, she says tea. Yes, sure.
Yes, please.
Tea for everyone.
Yes. I mean, going on tea and drinks and stuff. You guys, everybody in the EQB seems to be trying to get a sponsorship with Sneak. It is Sneak, isn't it?
We say everybody, right? Yeah.
Most people.
It's just at this point, it seems like sponsorship-wise, it's just myself and CJ.
Well, everyone's rooting for you anyway.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Harry. I keep ignoring the chat. I don't know why. I'm doing a sin.
You said it, not me.
That's fine. You can have a go at me later. I ain't got a problem with that. There is plenty of ammunition in the group for everybody to use. I would love to get like a sponsorship with Twinings or someone like that.
What is that?
It's like a proper posh tea.
Fair.
It's expensive. It's so nice.
See, I've reached out to a couple different like energy drink companies, and the only brand that's had an interaction back with me is Sneak. And I'm like, oh well. I mean, that's step one is interaction, right? So
yeah. Well, someone I work with, and he listens to this as well, come up to me and said, I've got this new energy drink, it's really good, it's called Sneak. And I instantly turned around and gone, have you been listening to the guys on Twitter or something? He's like, no, I haven't. I was like, okay, this drink is invading my life and I don't like it.
So what's funny is if I roll down the list here, Harry's drink Sneak now. Tina drinks neat.
I think it's just me and Cam.
You, Cam. Well, no, not everybody. Like
that doesn't drink it.
He hasn't. Cam doesn't drink it. Alex doesn't drink it. I think Welshie doesn't drink it. Headshots doesn't. Like, it's only a handful of us, right?
Yeah.
Nito doesn't drink it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking. Torn Flesh, yes. The person I talk to a lot.
Is this who I think it is? Wait. Oh.
Yeah, he's someone I know.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, so we're trying. I think CJ and I have been like barking up the same tree. And it's funny because like we interact with each other too. So
there's no harm in trying. What is the worst that can happen? They just send you an email going, please stop doing this, or please stop shagging us, or whatever. Which I doubt they would do, unless you start being a bit abusive with it, which you guys won't be.
Nah. Good for him, way less sugar. Oh yeah, 0 sugar. I could run down the whole spiel, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not a sponsor.
Yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying, and CJ and I both have gotten people, like, individually to drink, or to try it at least, so it's like...
It seems like anybody who's tried it loves it. I haven't come across anybody that's gone, no, not for me. I mean, I haven't tried it myself yet, so I may be converted, you never know.
The plug is real. I will tell you, our friend Kristen, who's usually in my streams, you know, Cam streams, she can't drink coffee because it upsets her stomach. Same thing with our friend Caitlin. And they both ordered Sneak through my recommendation, and Caitlin said that she loves it because it doesn't upset her the way coffee does, and she still gets her caffeine. I'm like, well, I mean, it's working for somebody. Well, Cam says she can't have caffeine. I mean, that's fair. Like, not everybody can have caffeine.
I'm instantly stand corrected. Torn Flesh has tried it and he's not a fan, so I'm instantly been corrected. So there you go.
I will ask you what flavor did you try, and I can tell you why you're not a fan.
I don't know what one you've tried. I don't actually know.
CJ and I both love sour apple. That's just our thing. But I love Tropicilla because I love tropical drinks. Yeah.
So
again, my taste.
I was talking to CJ about, because before all this lockdown stuff started at the beginning of the year, me and CJ were going to do a collab video to help boost his channel. Because back then he only had, I want to say, 50 subscribers, and I don't think he knew you guys at the time. I may be wrong with that. He says the blue one. What's the blue one?
It's like a blue raspberry. That one I could see. I quite like it, but it reminds me of like a blue candy, like a Jolly Rancher or whatever. That's just me. Not my favorite. So.
Yeah.
Sin loves it though, but Sin likes blue, so I can't really be upset at him.
I think Sin's favourite colour is blue, looking at the way he does things.
Well, his favorite color, I believe, is red. However, ever since he did the whole Sin Zero thing,
well, the blue
transition to blue
is ice, so Sin 0, temperature 0.
Yeah.
Now we're going down the route of
channel colors.
channel colours and branding and stuff.
Blue color looks nicer, I reckon. I mean, yeah, it stands out. There's so many channels that use cyan. Yeah. I mean, I use purple. What does that tell you?
I think the reason I chose red...
Red makes you hungry.
Well... I was taught... I did business studies at school and stuff, and I was taught that... What is it? Red and yellow are the best two colours for marketing. There's just something in your brain that makes them work.
Well, it's why McDonald's logo is red and yellow.
Yeah.
Because it draws your attention.
Yeah, that was the example given, was the McDonald's thing.
That's why I chose... Not actually why I chose yellow.
No, sometimes it's just coincidence.
Yeah, whatever your favorite color is, doesn't matter.
But the funny thing, was it you or Sin said earlier in this that the channel logo is quite nice? Oh, I'm misremembering.
Yeah. Your logo, like, if you put it on a t-shirt, in the pocket section of the t-shirt, I think it would be a pretty cool t-shirt.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a generic t-shirt, but like I have that in my store too.
Yeah,
I love your aesthetic. Well, see?
Yeah, the logo. So, for me, I've had this running problem with my channel. Like many, I have many problems with my channel, but this is one of the ones.
Shut up!
No. This is not as in like the content. I think my content's crap. This is something like a problem that I've had that I can't solve, and I don't know why. So at one point, I tried getting an editor to edit like 1 or 2 videos just to see if that would affect like views and stuff. This is going back about 2 years. And I put out several tweets saying, look, I'm looking for an editor. I'm going to pay you because I'm a strong believer in you are paid for work. Because if you're going to make something and put time and effort in, you deserve to be rewarded. That's a very strong feeling I have for things.
That's why we're on Twitch, but continue.
But yeah, it's a case of that. If you make something or put effort into anything, I personally believe you should be paid for it, regardless. Something I very much believe in. And I put tweets out saying that I'm looking for someone to do some editing. I'm going to pay you. If you're a student, even better, because then, like, I see so many students coming out of university, and I had this when I finished college. Was I had no work experience at all, and I couldn't get a job for any reason. I tried volunteering for nothing. I had some problems. So anytime I can hire someone who has no experience, or give someone an opportunity to expand their portfolio, I will take it.
Yeah.
Because it could be the start of something amazing for them.
Well, I'm sure, like, once your channel becomes bigger, it'll be easier for people to go, oh, I'll do it. You know? Like,
I went through 3 editors, and every single one let me down.
Yeah.
I would say to them, cool, you have unlimited time. Do what you want. Here's the raw file. Go. 2 months later, I would check in and go, where are we at? And they go, I haven't had time. It's like, I'm going to be paying you. I've given you unlimited time. I've said to you how much I'm going to pay you. I won't say how much it is because I won't go into numbers, but it's a fair price. And I just never got anything out of it. And I had the same problem with my logo. I must have gone through 4 different people who would go, yeah, I'll make your logo. And then I'd just hear nothing.
I mean, to be fair, I've had people reach out to me saying, oh, I'll make thumbnails for you, I'll do this for you, that for you. And this is why I have, I wouldn't say I have trust issues, but like, I know there's people I can rely on, and I know there's people I fully trust. And there's like, telling me you're going to do something and then actually doing it are 2 different things for me at this point.
Yes, I will straight up say I'm guilty of saying I'm going to do this and I don't do it. I'm fully guilty, and that's a fault on my part.
I'm not saying I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination, because I'm sure I've told people, yeah, I'll do this, and then forgotten an hour later, you know.
Yeah, I'm fully guilty of that myself.
I was supposed to make a new emote, and I just remembered, and I've been saying for 2 weeks I was going to make a new emote, and I haven't done it yet. But then it's also for me anyway, so it's like, you know. But like, it's one of those things that like, you always get people that will say, oh, I'll do this for you. Will you though? Will you?
I mean, give me a second. Can I bring my logo up without breaking the stream? Hang on. I think I broke it.
No, you're good. You're still alive.
Well, there you go. There's, I think
Wolf.
it.
Kristen, hello.
Hello. Yeah, so I contacted the person that made it that, and as far as I can tell, they're not doing it anymore.
That's a shame.
That is a shame, because I literally said to them, I want red, I want a dark theme, and I want a wolf incorporated into the logo somehow. And that was the brief. And then they come back with that. And it was just like, at the time it was like, mind blown, it looks lovely, I'll have it, thank you, perfect. I paid them.
Well, that goes back to like you can do that with Fiverr now too. Like Fiverr makes it easy to go. Like I know Fiverr's not ideal, but
no,
like,
I was gonna say I don't like it.
You can go to somebody and be like, hey, I see you design logos. I see you design this, that, and the other. Let me help. You know, can you do something for me? And that's their job, or at least they treat it as a job or a hobby or whatever. And it's like you can go to them and tell them what you want, and you know, it makes it easier because Twitter just seems like Twitter to me just seems like screaming into the void at this point.
Yeah, it does have that feel to it. But then I think there's a tipping point where you end up having too many followers, and it's like sifting through a bin, looking for.
Yeah,
that sounds bad. It makes me sound like I'm saying people are trash on Twitter, but they're not. But the analogy of sifting through the bin, looking for the little bit of gold in it, sort of thing.
Well, so something I do on Twitter is like I'm not following that many people anymore. I'd start unfollowing people that I'm like, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, I would occasionally go through and see who I'm following and go, why am I following this person? And then I would check.
There's a list that I have on Twitter that says Equilibrium. So if I want to know what you guys are doing, I just click on this and scroll through that. And you go, all right, you know.
Yeah, I mean, going back to the logo, I was thinking, literally this year I was thinking about not rebranding, because that's not the correct term, but basically redoing all the logos from scratch.
Okay.
But yeah, because I felt like the logo's getting a bit old.
To be fair, I thought about redoing mine, but now I have merch that has that logo on it, so I'm like,
That's fine.
Can't do it. Not I have merch. I would hate to change my logo now.
The only thing I really wanted to change, thinking about it now, is in the logo it says wolf, and the wolf bit's in fire, which is cool, but it doesn't stand out. At a glance, it's just a grim. So.
Fair. Cam says, I love a good rebrand. Yeah, well, we can't all be you, Cam.
I know some YouTubers that do. They literally, on the year their channel was created, they rebrand it on the dot. They do a live stream. It's like 6 hours long. They do a big unveiling, and that's their rebrand for the year.
I mean, that's fair. So like Cam changed her entire name and everything across the board.
That is actually a rebrand.
Yeah, she legitimately rebranded, and honestly, she's still doing really well with.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that she changed her name, her followers still show up to her streams and stuff like that. So that's a good rebrand because she's a good content creator.
Yes.
Whereas I feel like if I completely change my name and logo, people are gonna go, "You're still BHK to me." At this point, I have thought about updating my logo when I hit my year mark, which is in like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that.
Because this was one of the subjects on the list of since lockdown, at least since 2020, start of 2020, there's been a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of Twitch channels, a lot of curation on the web has absolutely boomed for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And I've lost my train of thought.
Man.
Yeah, that's where I was going with this. Yeah, lots of new channels on the stream because of lockdown and stuff. Most of the channels in the UQB, correct me if I'm wrong, are less than a year old, or at least less than a year of creating content.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I know Sins is the oldest channel, but I don't think he's been doing.
Well, we're not talking about people's age, but yeah.
No. Channel age.
All right, there was my dig at Sin. Now we're done.
Oh, dear. Sin's going to re-listen to this, and we're just going to get a bunch of angry emails at some point at 3 in the morning.
Oh well.
Oh dear.
I don't care.
Oh dear.
You guys call me Cam anyway. It doesn't matter what's after that. Yeah, but when people see you as Cam and Bear, and now they see you as Cam Vakeen, it's like, well, who is Camvakeen. I know her as Camembert, right? But you've done a good job at rebranding, explaining why you rebranded, and people come for you, and your followers, while they know you as Camembert, right? You're right, we do all call you Cam anyway, so it's like, and they still come back because they're still following you as a content creator, not necessarily your name, I guess, if that's a good explanation.
I think, I didn't know Cam had gone for a rebrand like that, and it makes me think, like, I remember we discussed at one point on the coffee shop about wiping the channels and starting again.
Yeah, actually,
that's effectively what Cam's done, I think.
Well, she carried on from where her channel was.
But I mean, as in, it's the closest thing to doing that without the bad bit.
Everything.
Yeah, without the sacrifice, as it were. It's a very clever move. And
but basically, she made a foobar and tweeted out on her personal account rather than her streaming accounts. And I noticed she's not the only one that does this, but there are a lot of people in our group that their personal lives outside of this realm, people don't know that they're doing YouTube or Twitch. She's not the only one. There are several people in the group that have that same mentality of, I want this to be my thing, you know?
Yes.
And so, like, I get it.
This is an outlet for me, a big outlet.
Yeah, it's your own personal outlet. So
yes.
I believe that was why she decided to rebrand. Was she accidentally tweeted out? She got worried. Again, understandable because she didn't want them to know.
Yeah, because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, my majority of my family don't watch any of this, and they don't even know the name of the channel or anything. And I like it like that because. If they start watching it, I'm going to start changing how I behave.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because in the back of your head, if your mother's watching you, you're going to be on your best behaviour. Because, alright, let me offer you. Mama knows best, basically. And yeah, I don't think I think if they watch the channel, I would instantly change. I think, if I'm honest.
Anita says her mom watches videos.
That's fine, but
Cam relates to what you were saying as well.
Yeah, and
don't worry, my family, as far as I know, my brother watches every now and then, but that's about it. My entire family knows, but I literally wear my merch around my house, so everyone knows that I even when I was at the company that I worked for before, they who shall not be named. I used to tell everyone because I wanted everyone to support me. But I also like I'm the same person whether I'm on camera, off camera. Albeit I'm more calm than I am, on camera or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when I this is how I act normally. Like this is how I act in front of people. So it's to me I don't care enough about what other people think about me. I mean, obviously there's certain people that I care more about their opinion than others, but like most people, I'm like, good for you. And I will literally stand and I will shout from the rooftop, I got a YouTube channel, I got a Twitch.
That's great. But I'm not saying, I've realised what it sounds like I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm different person off the channel. It's just the fact that I know I would act differently if I knew my family was watching everything.
I mean, that's fair.
It's just, I know it would just destroy the channel.
And it's probably one of those along the lines of you get nervous about.
Yes, it's the same thing.
What your family thinks of you, but like, I'm the same way regardless, so. Yeah,
it's not a bad thing, it's just a thing I know that's what would happen. That's a fault on my part.
Thing of people that you know and you genuinely care about. Or not care about.
Yeah, so
not judgment. It's people that you see day to day, and you don't want them to judge you more than they probably already are.
There's a few people that know about the channel, and that's fine. I respect their opinions, and they will be honest with me, and I respect that opinion, and I've learnt a lot from those people. But there's some people like, if, for example, for me, swearing, I don't swear much in life. It's more for comedy effect here. But if I swore my mother heard it, she'd be fine.
Get the soap. Get the soap.
No, but I think she would. If I did it a lot, she'd be like, "You shouldn't really swear on the internet. It's not nice."
My parents are the same way. So.
Which is she's completely correct.
I don't care enough.
I think it's a case of I respect my parents, and I don't want to sort of. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's very. Yeah, Torn Flesh puts it right. It's like being monitored. It's like, I think it's like someone writing a report on you every day, and then you see the report, and it's like, why did I only get 80%? What 20% did I do wrong?
And for those that are asking, yes, Kristen is literally 100% the same in person as she is in the chat. Hung out with her and Devin, and she is. Yep, that is her. Well, she says her family doesn't know she makes videos either. It's one of those things. It's like, if it's your thing, you want it to be your thing, and you don't want to be judged based on what you're doing outside of what they know that you're doing.
Yeah.
I get it. Don't get me wrong. I 100% understand where you guys are coming from.
I think
I was like, when I started YouTube, I was a little embarrassed by doing YouTube.
Yeah, big time.
I would tell people whose opinions I didn't care about. Hey, I'm doing YouTube. You know what I mean? And or people that like I knew would genuinely give me feedback.
Yeah, like I've told people that I'm cute. They're how do I put this? I respect their opinion, and I would like to get their opinion. So,
like there's someone in the EQB that if I have an idea, I'll throw it their way and be like, hey, what do you think? And I know that they'll always be honest with me. You know, you tell me it's a crap idea, or you can tell, like, I know that person will always be honest with me about it.
Yeah.
Which is why I always go to them about ideas that I have. You know.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good to have someone who will turn around and say to you, don't do that, you'll make an idiot out of yourself.
Tell me I'm dumb and I should never do this. And yeah, they don't say it that bluntly, but you know, they know who they are. You know.
But, yeah, it's. I think if I got to the point where I could...
it's Cam. I'm just gonna tell you that. But continue.
That's fine. That's the same sort of thing. You let out as much information as you want. I mean, I know when I first started YouTube, I was letting out a bit more information than I should have. But I don't think my real name is known. You guys don't even know it, I don't think. Don't say it if you do. Torn Flesh does. CJ knows it.
Like I may or may not know it, but
it's fine if you got told. I just ask people to keep it private. That's all.
I'm not gonna come on your stream in your Discord and say
this is my Discord. You do what I say.
I'm not gonna out you.
No, but it's one of those things. It's one of those bits of information. Yes, Torn Flesh knows. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But everybody approaches YouTube differently, and Twitch. No, you don't.
Well, so when I started, like, I wanted to have the differential of the channel is the Biohazard King, but I am Chris.
Yes, the channel and you are two separate entities.
So it's just like Jacksepticeye. Channel is Jacksepticeye, but he's Sean. Markiplier, it's Markiplier, but Mark, you know.
Yes, like the good examples bringing them up is like Jack when he does a normal game, he's Jacksepticeye. Yeah. When he's doing a sit down, look guys, this is going on, or whatever it is, there's a very clear difference in those videos and styles.
Well, even when he streams, he's more Sean than Jack, so.
Yeah, and it's the same thing I'm again copying. Twitch is going to be all off the cuff, mucking around. I'm not too bothered about what happens.
Mucking around.
As long as there's respect, because everybody's human. Respect every humans. And then
Cam put Sean's emotes in the chat. Just says Jacksepticeye nut.
I did not know you could do that.
What?
That you could put another channel's emotes in the chat. See, I know nothing about Twitch.
I can put mine in there. I can put Harry's big boy emotes. The way it works is, I believe you can turn it off.
Oh no, I'm not turning it off.
Sure.
Hang on, what have I got? I've got ones that are unlocked, which I don't know what they are.
If you're sub to any of our channels, then you'll have all of ours, and then you have whatever channel you're subscribed to, you have those emotes, and you can use them across the board in anybody else's streams.
I'll tell you what, everybody
in your chat now is Daco.
I'll say everybody in the chat, go ahead and spam. I'm curious to see what we've got.
Well, she just put all of ours in there, so it's like started with Sins, then you got Cam's, then the big A starts with Alex's, and then Hearts in the chat starts with me, and then Big Boy and the Bear is Harry's. Holy crap, Cam!
I'm just gonna say what.
Jesus.
See, the problem is I go to. Go on.
This is actually something that's eye-opening with what Cam posted. So you see how this person with the pink hair, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a partnered person.
Is that because they have 10?
Yeah, because you're only allowed 5 as a. Wait a minute. Cam, is this the same emotes? Hold on. Let me put these in the chat so I can make sure that they're the same emotes.
Yeah, that's fine. Anybody who's listening to this, apologies, but this is important things.
They are. Cam. Cam. You're sub to Meg too? Yeah. She wants to play Among Us with us one day.
See, the problem I have is I go to bed fairly early, and most of the guys in the EQ Big stream when I'm asleep. And
sorry, it's actually just me and Sen at this point.
Is it? Am I just really bad at catching streams then?
Heads hasn't streamed in 2 months, as far as I'm aware. Rafiki doesn't stream anymore, and for whatever reason, I haven't got into it with him about it. But and then everybody else streams during the day. Usually, I'm the last one.
Fair enough. I'm just bad at catching them.
Yeah, unless Sin is streaming.
Yes, Torn Flesh is. Actually, Torn Flesh, can we talk about what you're doing or not?
I'm gonna put all Daco's emotes in the chat.
Go for it.
Right. Daco is a he's a FNAF YouTuber, but he has a Nintendo channel on YouTube as well, and he streams whatever he feels like streaming.
Yeah, that's. I'm literally gonna do that. I'm just gonna stream whatever.
All right, there's all Daco's emotes.
Good God. Yeah.
I think Cam said that person. It's Plum Bella. She has loads.
Yeah, so Torn Flesh is just giving me permission to talk about this. Torn Flesh, anybody who listens to the other coffee shops, I mentioned someone started a channel because of the coffee shop. Torn Flesh is that person.
Oh, well, welcome, Torn Flesh.
Yeah. I don't think he has much content yet, but something to keep an eye on.
The YouTube or a Twitch channel?
I don't know. Torn Flesh? I generally don't know the answer to that. I believe it's Twitch.
Yeah, it is Twitch. You streamed Watchdog Legions.
Oh yes, he did. I believe he's done one stream.
Alright, I pulled up his stream too.
That's fine. That's fine. I think this is chilled out.
Kristen says, it's okay, Wolf. I feel like a punk because I don't get to see anyone else's stream but Chris's and Sin's because I do it during the day and I'm teaching and not using Matt's slingshots. Oh, yeah.
Both as of today. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll drop you a follow as well while I'm sitting here. Bam! There you go. I would love to check you out. Gonna be editing for YouTube. Oh, okay, cool. Look forward to it. When I get time, I'll check out the VOD. I'm always open to. Not that I am the expert in any of this, right? But I'm always open to giving people advice if they need it.
Yeah.
From the information that I know.
Yeah, we all have. I would say everybody has their area of expertise, no matter how small it is.
Yeah, usually the group has reached out to me about Streamlabs, even though, you know, I give as much information as I know, but I know a lot of us are intelligent enough to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's easier to DM me and go, hey, how you do this? And I'm like, oh, you know, this is this and this and da-da.
It's a case of, yeah, like everybody has that little nugget of information that helps everybody out, or someone has an experience with dealing with that problem. The collective, there's a saying that I watch as a YouTuber. I watch as a saying that it's called the hive mind of the internet.
Yeah.
And it's basically the amount of stuff I have learnt from the internet is astronomical, to the point where it has gotten me jobs. And it's like, wow. That just goes to show like the power of the internet. You're welcome, Tom Fresh.
If I had a webcam live Torn Flesh, I would show you a heart, but you know.
Sin's back.
Sinister.
Hello.
Hello.
Stream gotten a little sinister.
Have you come to complain?
No, I've just finished eating.
Oh, okay. You obviously didn't hear what we were saying.
Good.
No, I didn't.
Good.
No. Look.
No problem,
guys,
Torn Flesh. No problem.
You guys say what you say about me. I don't care.
Okay. Now that I have permission. Now that I have permission.
Right, get the list.
It's gonna be a good week, is all I'm saying. Now that I have permission. It's gonna be a great week.
Oh, dear.
I'm probably gonna get kicked out of EQB this week. Just put it that way.
Are we gonna have an Old Testament?
Sorry, what's going on? What?
Don't worry, no, it's all mucking around, mate.
Oh no. No. Well, look, you know what we're doing on Thursday.
What's happening Thursday?
Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah.
Am I allowed?
Okay, so.
Am I allowed to broadcast this, or do I need to know afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Yeah, you can. It's not a secret.
Okay.
So Thursday we're streaming Gang Beasts, and it's myself, Sin, and Heads.
What's Gang
I don't know.
Beasts?
Gang Beasts is like these little characters, and almost like a Fall Guys style character, but you fight each other.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And,
yes, I know the game. Yeah, you've played it before, haven't you?
We streamed it, and I did a video for YouTube.
Yes, I remember now. Yes.
Yeah. My video drops for tomorrow morning.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is, so we're doing that Thursday, and I don't know if I'm streaming it or if Sin, if you're going to stream it, because I don't know what time Heads is going to be available. And,
yeah.
If we go later, I'll just raid one of you guys and let you guys.
No. Chris, if it's later, you carry on, and I just won't stream Thursday. It's fine.
Okay. Anyway.
Can I just put?
So,
Sorry,
let the trash talk begin. Is all I'm going to say. Anyway. Continue.
Anybody out there?
Trash talk.
Anybody out there who what's the words I'm looking for here? I'm struggling for words today. It's been like this all day for me. I have a sentence in my head and I can't get it out. Anybody out there who thinks, like, at least with my channel, think it's well polished, like the communication there between Sin and Biohazard about organising is literally how everything is organised. Because it's like, when are you going to stream? I'm going to stream then. Okay, cool, right, let's do that. I bet you any amount of money that every like big YouTuber organises their stuff the same way. But from the outside, their channels look really nicely organised. I just think that's a little thing. And that's a weird comment. So
Kristen says they're doing it for me. So, Kristen, are you okay with me sharing the story as to why? I don't want to overstep the boundary. If you are against that. Torn Flesh says he has a YouTube as well. Is it the same name? I mean, I'll look it up. Drop you a sub if you need one.
I believe you can put a link in and I won't block it.
Oh yeah, my thing's auto blocked, so
Yeah.
But,
again, thank you guys. Oh, no
that's
problem. Like,
fine.
yeah, you can share. Okay,
Go for
so it's a we'll get your get your tissues. Okay.
Oh no.
So Thursday, November 12th is
Yeah.
the unfortunate anniversary of her mother's death.
Ah.
And so every year, November, she's, feeling down because it's a reminder, and then the 12th is the worst day. So we decided we're going to have the Kristen Invitational Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
And because she said that Gang Beasts was one of her favorite things that she's watched us do. And so we were like, you know what, for you to try to bring up your mood that day, we're gonna stream that and just beat the crap out of each other like last time, and so that was the whole reason why we organized it for that day.
We did it months. Well, not months, but certainly last month we were talking about it.
It was like right after the first Gang Beast, and then we had found out that the day of the anniversary of that happening, and so we were like, all right, let's try to figure something out. Let's do some kind of collab or something to get her mind off of it, and
you know what?
To help out
I think we spoke about it in September, because we said, oh, we should do Gang Beasts again, and we're like, well, we're not going to do it during October because it's horror month, and then it was sort of like, it was it's 2 months in the making. This. She
said last time they played Gang Beasts, it was a day she was having a really hard depression day. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had days like that, but not on that sort of scale.
We organized it to try to bring her back to reality, and show that people still love her and still care.
I'm generally gobsmacked.
But Kristen's almost like she literally acts like my big sister, so. And I've known her husband for years at this point, so.
I generally don't know what to say, other than that's amazing that you two are doing that.
Mm-hmm. But like, everybody's going through something, right? So this is the whole thing of why I love streaming in general, is because it's like, I know even if you never know who in your chat is going through something, right? And the fact that she, one of my closest friends at this point, like I said, she acts like my big sister. It's like, I want to look out for her. And even, we had some stuff, I'm not going to air people's laundry, but had some stuff happen recently in our group, and we want to try to bring smiles to those people's faces, that are going through whatever, and that's, I've had this discussion with Cam before, where it's like, when I'm feeling down or when I'm feeling upset or whatever, and I don't stream, I feel worse about not streaming, because I know that somebody else might be going through something, and my streams might put a smile on somebody else's face, which is the number one thing why I love streaming so much, why I love doing content creation, is because it can turn somebody's mood around.
I will instantly second that.
So it's like, mod something, baby. Yeah, Kristen, I'm not allowed to use foul language in this stream. Wait till I go live, and then you're more than welcome to say it. But yeah, so like, Cam does send sweet, amazing messages when you're down. Yeah, she always knows the right things to say. But like, it's one of those things. It's like, I go out of my way to try to make sure people are happy. I do my best. I'm not always the best, but I try, and that's again why I love streaming, is because I can really make somebody's day, if I go live, even if it's for an hour. You know what I mean? And that's why I do this. Even if I'm feeling down, I try to push myself even harder, which is why I stream so often, why I stream every day at this point, because I want to make others happy, and I know me going live might make one person's day, you know what I mean? Caitlin, hello.
Hey, Caitlin.
You're welcome, by the way. Anito says amazing group of people is the biggest understatement of the day.
You're giving out awards now.
Yeah.
Giving out swords of justice.
The
Sword distribution.
the whole depression and stuff is just I mean,
I would like to, if you don't want to talk about it on your channel, I can host it one day, and I would love to just have a coffee shop where we talk about mental health. And maybe not like have everybody on at once, but like roll through everybody in the group.
I will be the first to say that I don't think I could do that myself.
That's fine. Like, if you can't do it, do not worry about it.
And the reason
But
I'm
like,
saying that is, and the reason I'm saying it live is because I want people to know it's okay to not be okay.
Absolutely. Like,
Yep.
I don't.
But
if
you are
ever
more
feel
than
down-
welcome to go and take coffee shop and go and do that.
Okay.
You have my blessing with that.
All right. 'Cause I would love like to have it as a one-on-one and like roll through people,
Yeah.
and or make it its own thing where like I go through everybody individually one at a time and make that its own episode.
I think
And
this year is a good year to do it as well.
yeah,
Not gonna
Of all the
lie.
years.
Yeah.
Of all
Like,
years.
I
But
wouldn't mind like doing an hour-long episode and just talk to everybody individually. Or if people are open to talking in a group setting, we could do a group setting or whatever. But like for instance, Cam said she would be down to join that. So maybe like first episode, I can talk to her, and it would just be her and I talking about mental health and stuff like that. Next episode, maybe Sin, whoever's open to talking about it, because like because I go through it a lot myself. I mean, everybody knows that I go through it, but I'm very open about it, right? And I'm always curious to other people's thoughts and ideas on how they deal with it, because one of the things that I've learned, especially with this group that we're in, is that we all deal with it a different way.
yeah,
And before this group, I didn't know how to deal with it. And in this group, I have found, and again, like bringing back up with Cam, she sent me ways that, maybe this could help, maybe this could help, maybe this could help. And that, some of the things that she sent me, hasn't, but a lot of things have. And, I think I've probably talked to Sin about it as well. And some things that Sin has said has, helped me out, or, I've
this
talked
is the
to,
thing, Chris. You and I speak most evenings for a long time, and
True.
it helps me as much as it may possibly helps you. I can only speak for myself. Speaking to you helps me. Whereby I could just go and keep it to myself, but no, I get to talk to you.
I mean, me and Chris were talking about this literally before we started, saying it's good to talk about things.
Yeah. And even like having somebody that has just gives you a listening ear,
Yeah,
like Cam says, everybody's different.
yeah.
Well, she says her mental health hasn't been the best, but like I if you guys are down, I wouldn't mind like having a 1 hour mini shop of just talking about mental health, and I wouldn't mind like one-on-one
juice bar.
chats or whatever. The juice bar. Actually, I don't drink. I don't drink coffee either. Oh man, but I wouldn't mind doing that. Even like Welshie, if you want to be on one, I can do that. But like, I wouldn't mind doing that. And like, I've sat and talked to Alex because, funnily, shockingly, Alex and I relate a lot in the sense of we're both introverts that are outroverts on camera, and her and I go through a lot of the same stuff as well. And I would love to get her in on one.
Torn Flesh, send me the link in a DM, and I'll sort that out. Sorry, Chris, carry on.
You're good. I was just saying, like, it's nice to, even if you, like Kristen was saying, sometimes you just need somebody to listen. I think we've got a good group of people here where it's like, if you need somebody just to listen to you ramble about your problems or what's going on, they're very open to listening to you, whatever. So it's like sometimes you just need somebody to listen to you say what's going on or whatever and not judge you.
Yeah.
Well, we're not here to judge.
Yeah, we're here to help each other.
We're here to help. Like, yeah, was it the Justice League? We're here to help.
But yeah, like if anybody's down, I wouldn't mind doing a 1 hour. We'll sit down, almost like an interview style, where we talk about mental health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm game for hosting that. I'm a big mental health advocate, even because I go through it, like I said, and I have ears that I know that will listen to me talk about little issues that I go through every day or whatever. So I wouldn't mind.
I think you could turn that into your own series.
Yeah,
That's true.
And if I'm honest, I think it would do really well, especially at the moment.
Definitely.
I'm just posting Torn Flesh's YouTube channel in the chat because it got blocked.
Cool.
So
I will check that out.
I don't think he has any set plans, so I don't know what content he's actually going to produce.
there's no content on YouTube as of yet, but there will be.
But there is a subscriber now.
Hey.
I might even subscribe to it, actually. I need to check. No, I am not.
You got the link before us, and...
Yeah. Well, I've known about it for a few weeks, and I haven't...
Oh, the bad friend siren just went off.
Yeah. I'm an arsehole. He's going to delete my number now. I'm going to get cut.
Copyright claim on all your videos.
Oh, don't. Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, I think we're going to call it there then, unless you gentlemen have anything else to talk about.
You want to do
yeah, but it can wait. We can wait for another time.
You want to do your first raid?
I was literally going to ask how the hell do you do that. I see a raid button.
Raid button?
Yeah, there's a raid button.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's loud. Shut up. Give me a sec.
Pro streamers, ladies and gentlemen.
Who, me?
Everybody.
I'm what in the heck is okay, yep. Give me like 2 minutes and I can go live if you want.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to drop a raid to me, you can. If not,
I'm going to click
okay
the
as well.
button. Oh.
I gotta go live first, Dingy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, Chris, do you want to go do that? I'll help. We'll fill in.
I can throw music on. I've got an outro music if you need.
Sid, how hard is it to hit the button? Easy.
Well, obviously, have you got everything ready then?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Streamlabs to hit my button here.
I got Farmer Stream over like half an hour beforehand, just in case anything goes wrong. It's like early.
You know, everybody knows me. I don't plan anything. I fly by the seat of my pants.
I'm convinced most YouTubers do that.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
you never look, but when it comes up, you never look flustered. I mean, where that time when I've got in a flap, I look like I've been on a sprint before the camera engaged with me. So
I know things can hit, stuff can hit the fan. It is what it is.
You can tell when you can tell when my videos are recorded in the summer because I just have a t-shirt on because it's normally like 30 degrees in here.
Now, hang on a minute. Can I just respond to something Kristen has said in the chat here? I now have a 60% success rate on raids. I'm 3 for 2. Yeah, I'm 3 for 2.
What? How do you fail at them?
Oh no, he's raided people and they not be there.
One was your fault, Chris.
Oh no, don't blame me.
Did you announce
for the tart failure?
Did you announce who you were raiding before checking if they were online?
Yeah, he went and clicked raid, and then literally as he was raiding, they went offline.
Oh, that's given me an idea.
So
everybody in the EQB who has a Twitch channel goes live, right?
Yeah.
And we just keep passing it around. So you just keep passing the raid around.
Wait, what? Twitch roulette?
Basically. But we all play the same game or something.
Isn't kind of that what we do anyway? Because like when Cam goes, Cam raids Chris.
No, but we all stay online.
Me. Oh.
So you do it 1 hour. So
when you raid, it almost ends your stream. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Forget everything I just said in the last 30 seconds.
Fun.
I was just going to see how many, can we get it going, this loop of people just going round and round and round and round and round. See if we can break Twitch.
Picking up people along the way.
Yeah. Can we break the Twitch algorithm?
Dragging sellotape across a carpet and seeing how much junk you get.
See,
how much hair you can pick out of the carpet.
See, the engineer in me wants to just push things to the point where they're about to break and then just go that 1% more and see if it can go any further.
Oh, yeah.
Just pushing boundaries.
Yeah, the plus, when you get, when you set safety valves on things and the manual says 100 PSI, you're like, let's do 110. And just that 10% can make the job a lot more easier. Or it can break.
Fair enough.
It's the old saying of tighten the bolt down until something cracks and then undo it a quarter turn. It'll be fine.
You're proposing a tensile test.
Well, it's a saying of basically turn it on, see if it blows up. If it doesn't, then great. If it does, let's fix it.
Yeah.
It's just how my mechanical brain works. Oh dear.
I mean, that's also fair. So. Oh god, where did my cords go? Oh, there it is. I was like, my phone's about to die. I need to plug it in.
That's the same I'm thinking of. A quarter turn. Let's turn it on, turn a quarter turn, and see if it lets the smoke out. That's the same I'm looking for.
Sorry, run that by me again.
Turn it on and turn it a quarter turn and see if it lets the smoke out. It's a very weird.
Click. Oh, that broke.
Sin, you might know this from electronics and computers and stuff. If you see blue smoke coming out of anything electronics, it's dead. The blue smoke of death. It's dead.
So blue smoke's oils in the.
Yeah. So
petrol?
it's in the capacitors.
In the capacitors, right. Okay. Cool. I'm good at breaking my car, so.
Don't go break it, man.
How did you get on with the table, by the way? Anybody who didn't realise, Sin was trying to build a table earlier.
I got there.
How many hours?
Hour and a half.
Sorry, you say 48?
Hour and a half. It turned out that I was using the wrong screws. Then there's lots of these little dowling. There's lots of these funny little dowling rods, and I was sitting there thinking, I keep missing the thing, and it turned out, they weren't long enough. They were barely biting because they would go into the actual side panel, and it was barely biting. And I know what she's when I say what my daughter's like, she'll climb on it.
See, I was thinking along these lines while Chris is setting up his thing. I did think about doing a live stream with me sitting in the workshop with the camera on and just doing just doing a chat.
Why not?
If you're gonna make me cook, then.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Swore.
What? Who swore? Me?
I don't know.
Who was
Corn
it?
Flesh said swore. I don't know.
Was it Hell?
Oh, hang on. Welsh is called as well. Who swore?
Welsh. Yeah, it's always Welsh who's called.
Look, Cam says that'd be cool, Wolf. So you should do it.
I was going to do it today.
This has gone to VAR now. Who swore?
Yeah.
Was it me?
I don't think it was me. Unless it was Hell.
That's not a swear word.
Hmm.
You swear word if you're a pastor.
That helps you.
You.
Well, no one here is called you. I'm sorry.
Who swore? You. Oh, well, thanks.
Even my Chinese name isn't you.
That's like when people on Minecraft go, "Where are you? I'm over here." Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. That helps.
Ask Tina how Minecraft went.
Oh, I wanted to do a Minecraft stream with you guys at some point.
You know what?
It is cross-platform.
Who's you?
It said you said something, but we don't know who you is. About building your desk.
I
Did you drop an F-bomb?
When
I
you
must
took.
have done.
Still never played it. Cam,
What?
if you're down, I will play it with you, Cam, if you want to play it.
Also, I need to cover.
Cross-platform.
I need to cover the people that have followed. I just realised there's been 2 followers, by the way. I'm going to be terrible at reading the names, so apologies in advance. The first one is Heal.
Yo, waifu, hello.
Thank you. And the other one is, oh my god, I'm not even going to be able to read that. I'm going to post it in chat, and Chris, you can read it for me.
Right. I was going to chat some animals. Hold on. Gus! Oh, it's Caitlin.
Oh, it's Caitlin.
Oh, right, okay. That's my reading for you. Apologies. Thank you for the follows.
We know Caitlin, the crocheter.
Cool.
Hey, you
Crocheter
want to know
of
something
justice.
really? You want to know something really cool, Wolf?
Mhm.
You know you're at 14 viewers, right?
Can I go home now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Caitlin.
Yeah, the powers of Caitlin and Kristen were combined to become like
Jesus.
the ultimate smut machine.
This is-
Welshie. If you want to play Minecraft, you're more than welcome, because you can do it on the Switch, and it's cross-platform.
Oh, I would so be up for that.
I think you have up to 8 people on a server.
What's your ETA, Chris, by the way?
I've been live for like 5
He's
minutes.
live.
Oh, but
I got
the thing is, right, I'm going to say this. When I'm live, I can't have my heater on.
Fair.
So I freeze my nuts off in here, which I'm fine to do because I thoroughly enjoy these. But yeah.
Cold nuts, got it.
Yep.
Yeah, Welshie, let me do
I don't know
some
what to
research,
say to that.
but I believe you just have to have a Microsoft account, but you can play it from the Switch, and I believe it's cross-platform, because Tina and I used to play, she was on PS4 and I was on Xbox.
I can't raid you.
Why?
Why not?
You're not on the list. I only have
Okay,
one,
Right.
and he's the big. It's a big YouTuber.
So / like go to your chat,
Right.
Yep.
/ raid, space, and then channel name. So _Biohazard King.
Technical difficulties, people.
Citation needed.
Yep.
You can join Minecraft via Xbox if you're on Bedrock. Yes, you can. Even PC, but you have to have Bedrock. So.
Also, I want to apologise. I haven't really been keeping an eye on the chat. Chris has been doing that for me, and thank you for that.
Professional streamer.
Professional streamer.
Sound like
fair,
a
it's
bouncer.
not, to be fair, it's not actually days. It takes a few days.
Well, it's more the case I end up just staring at the man in the field while we're chatting.
That's
just zone
If
out.
you're-
My notification.
If you're watching the samurai more than the chat.
Yeah. I'm just like, I want that.
Chris.
I want that hat, and I want that uniform.
Fair.
Invalid
I
username.
said-
Oh, god damn it.
I would put it in your chat, but it'll block me.
No, it's fine.
Put it in inverted commas and then Wolf can strip out the
Yes,
middle bit.
thank you. This is what it's like to have dyslexia, people.
Wait, you have Discord open, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, you
All
can
right,
dump it in there.
Also, just strip the
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Sin. I'm assuming I don't know, but anyway, thank you everybody for joining us.
There you go.
There you go. Go on, go and enjoy his madness.
I'm playing The Last of Us, guys. I'm playing The Last of Us, continuing on to where we left off. I'm having so much fun playing this game, by the way.
And Sin, I believe you're doing something today.
Damn, you just straight rated me.
What?
Damn.
And didn't even say goodbye to nobody or nothing. Jesus.
I don't know how to do this stuff.
Now it's just us.
Yeah, because my stream is on starting soon. I've never seen my stream from, like, the stream.
Can I end my stream now? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, you can click end now.
Well, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is weird. Okay.
Oh, man.
I don't know how it's going to work out for the YouTube edit, but yeah.
You don't have an ending. Goodbye. Thank you for
Goodbye.
watching.
Thank you for watching, subscribe and like and all that stuff.
Just put the screen on. Just do your voice as per normal, and just basically just sort of weld it onto the end. No,
No, I'm leaving all this in. This is all staying in. Sod it.
That's fine.
Bloopers.
Right.
Did I F1?